till the sun fell down. You kept it going.
Feel so close to you right now, it's a force field. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. Stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. Stopping us right now. And there's no stopping us right now. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. saw her face. I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. The more I gave, the less I got. Oh yeah. What's the use of trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. And then I saw her face. I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. What's the use of trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. Now I'm a believer, yeah, 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 yeah. Now I'm a believer. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
You dropped your keys back there.
Oh, thanks. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you Steve from Smash Mouth?
Yeah, I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think I could get your number or something?
I gotta go. I'm sorry. Thanks.
Wait, please? I love you.
I got this feeling that I don't feel every day. There is a reason why I should feel this way, but I got this feeling that I don't feel every day. There is a reason why I should feel this way, but I got this feeling that I don't feel every day. There is a reason why I should feel this way, but it's not because the skies are blue, no longer gray. It's all because the surface is fading away. Got this feeling that I don't feel every day. There is a reason why I should feel this way, but it's not because the skies are blue, no longer gray. It's all because the surface is fading away. Got this got this I got this feeling that I don't feel every day. There is a reason why I should feel this way, but it's not because the skies are blue, no longer gray. It's all because the sadness is fading away. I got this feeling. I got this feeling. I got this feeling. I got this feeling. I got this.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm just going to back the trailer in.
Can you bring it as close to the house as you can?
Don't you mean our house?
Oh, yeah. Our house. Our house. I like how that sounds. I don't like how that sounds.
Is this close enough?
Make sure you have RAA Home and Contents Insurance. All claims are handled here NSA. Get a quote today. RAA.
Keep on moving on. Hey, little voodoo child, you got me running wild. You make me feel alive. Ooh, the devil in my dreams dancing in front of me. Make me wanna believe. Ooh, I feel your heart and soul living in control. Put up and count in your spell now. So lay it on me, child. You know you drive me wild. You got me feeling like. Ooh.
Yes, good evening and welcome to the NPL SA Round 2 tonight, and tonight's game sees the Modbury Jets taking on the Para Hills Knights, and we're live from the Smith Partners Stadium. Round 2 is proudly brought to you by Velo, professional LED lighting for sports, and we'd also like to acknowledge the support the RAA, who are always proudly supporting football in South Australia. Green Play Australia providing our stats, our scoreboard updates and our Man of the Match award. And thanks to Green Play Australia, the Man of the Match tonight will receive, as will for the rest of the season, 2 reserve tickets to Adelaide United's upcoming home match. And this week, it's, well, not this week, but next home match will be Western United FC. And additionally, they'll receive $150 voucher to be used at Matisse Health and Fitness. Conditions do apply with that $150 voucher, of course, but that's some great prizes there for the Green Play Man of the Match award. We are live at Smith Partners Stadium, round 2 action, and it's all thanks to Velo, professional LED lighting for sports. It's a very good evening to our match day commentary team. Yours truly, Paul Pellizzari. Alongside me is Rob Peppicelli. Good evening, Rob.
Yeah, good evening, Paul. Good evening also to the viewers that are watching this Heritage Round. They are calling this one because Modbury Jets are wearing their strip that they wore in the beginning when they started the club in the hoops, which is going to be fantastic. So it is a heritage round for them, and it's going to be a great game tonight here at Jets Park. Para Hills Knights against Modbury Jets. It's a local derby. They hate each other. They love each other. Everything's in it.
They love to hate each other.
That's what I meant.
That's what you meant, yeah. Okay, let's go down to our boundary rider. Benny Dale joins us, boundary side. It's a very good evening to you, Ben.
Good evening, gentlemen. Whoa, I was a bit loud.
Yeah, no, that's all right. You stay there. I'll fix you up.
Sorry about that.
Conditions down there, mate? It's
Beautiful.
nice up here. What about down there?
Absolutely beautiful. Just perfect for football tonight.
Okay, let's go through round 1 last week. What happened in the NPL SA round 1? It was very interesting. And Robbie, if you can take us through those results.
Okay, our match of the round last week, which was a ripper of a game. Friday night game. Campbelltown 3, Blue Eagles 2. Adelaide City had a great win too against Cumberland, newly promoted Cumberland, 3-0. Modbury Jets had a great win as well against the grand finalists.
Big upset there.
Modbury won, defeating Comets 0. Para Hills also had a good win last week, 2-1 against Croydon Kings. Adelaide United, even great win as well for them, 3-0 against Raiders. And a little bit of a ball over. Olympic are a good team. Lost a few players too, though. They won 3-0 against Metro Stars.
Boil over? Oh, Olympic
I think
were up
the
there
amount of
last
players
season.
they lost, I know, Benny, you're into it as well. They lost a few players, good players. They lost Hyle De Silva, the Serge Milder medalist, and they lost a few other players.
Delera, I think, as well.
Delera might be still injured, I think.
Yeah,
Did
the
that knee
defender.
injury, could be
That's
out for.
Samosis and Ed up front,
And we
scoring
know-
some goals.
Yeah.
We know what's the name left them that played for Campbelltown last week. Can you remember his name?
Not Matsumoto, the other one.
Played left back, didn't he?
Yeah, left back.
That's right.
Just trying to remember his name.
I don't know if
It'll come
Jimbo's
to me.
got the table, because round 1 it's really Mickey Mouse, which Jim has got the table. Beautiful. Bit Mickey Mouse for this one gameplay, but sitting on top, and they'll take it. Adelaide Olympic on top with 3 points, as Adelaide United under 21s. Adelaide City with a good win last week on 3 points. Campbelltown 3 points, and Para Hills Knights, along with the Modbury Jets, 3 points. Good for Modbury to crack open the duck. Benny, as a newly promoted club, you've experienced that feeling with South Adelaide, have you not?
I sure did. 2018, round 1, 10-0, Adelaide City.
Yeah,
There you have it.
Mm.
Losing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying it's good for
It's
Modbury
tough.
to
It's
win.
very tough. Absolutely.
back up,
First
so.
round, you when you come back into the NPL, the pressure's on. You know, everyone expects normally the teams to come up to go back down. So to get a win on the board takes that pressure off straight away. The longer you go without a win that first season back in the NPL, it makes it more difficult. More
So
pressure.
a bit of pressure eased already on
That's right.
Jason Trimboli. First game in the NPL. Good result for him. Interesting, no draws last week. So Adelaide Blue Eagles.
Espina.
That's the one.
Adelaide
Paul
Blue,
Espina played for the Blue Eagles last week.
just outside the 6 Blue Eagles, Croydon, Comets, Cumberland, Metro Stars and Raiders. But gee whiz, you can't read too much into that after round 1. Let's have a look. Yes, Rob.
I know.
I was going to say, let's have a look at round 2 fixtures. Of course, it's already started too, that top game, but you can go through those, Rob.
Yeah, Raiders against Campbelltown City. I think Campbelltown were leading 1-0, is that right? We'll check that in a second. Croydon Kings up against Adelaide United, that's also tonight. And Modbury Jets, our match of the round against Para Hills tonight, kick off at 8:15. Then we've got the games happening on Saturday, 3 o'clock, it's Cumberland against Metro Stars. 7 o'clock kick-off, it's Olympic against Comets. And on this one is on Monday, 8:15 kick-off at the Martin Sports Complex. Adelaide Blue Eagles against Adelaide City, the Italian derby.
Just around the grounds, thanks to Green Play Australia. It's 0-0 Raiders and Campbelltown at the Croatian Sports Centre, so 0-0. And of course, as you mentioned, those other games. State League games happening tonight as well. We'll go through those score updates thanks to Green Play Australia.
Just looking at the ins and outs for both teams. The Modbury Jets last season played in the State League. They were State League 1 champions. Obviously, their ground here is at Jet Park. The coach, Jason Trimboli. Their captain is Michael Doyle. They picked up Brandon Senafani from Campbelltown. Donnie Pollock. He's played for a few clubs, hasn't he, Benny?
He has, yep.
Played with you guys,
A lot of
South
NPL
Adelaide.
experience, yeah, he did. Spent last season with South Adelaide.
Been to a few clubs. Paul Radici made the move to Modbury Jets as well. I think he played amateurs last year, but had a stint with Adelaide City in the beginning of last year. Right. Out was Mitch Cool through injury. Anthony Francesco gone to the Cobras. As the Modbury Jets for Para Hills, a lot of changes down there. Last season they finished 9th in the NPL Premier League. Obviously their grounds at the Paddocks. Coached by Theo Sonis, made the move from Olympic to Para Hills for this season. They've picked up Samed Altundag from Sturt, Victor Aniyimbi from Parramatta, Luke Chigwuba, Jasper Kelly from Burkalla, Alex Cosmides from Pontian Eagles, Carly Daniel from Netherlands, Mohammed Donzo from Adelaide City, Brima Kamara from West Adelaide, Andrew Mayo from Croydon Kings, Cody Morrison from Elizabeth Downs, Trevor Yoni from the Comets, and James Wilson from Port Adelaide. Outgoing is Tyler Bailey, Elitharakis, they've gone to West Adelaide, Ozan Kakar, Michael Ninchicompt, they've been released, Kyle Kraut, gone to Metro Stars, Charlie Devereaux, gone to Olympic, Hirofumi Kuchi, we saw him last week, he's gone to Blue Eagles, Paul Riley also gone to Blue Eagles, Todd Lear, Elliot Sims gone overseas, Matthew Marchiorio gone to Modbury Vista, Tim Ramsey's retired, Mohammed Samora has gone to the Raiders. They've picked up 11 and they've lost 11 just about.
It's unbelievable, the ins and outs.
Yes.
Brand new faces tonight, and looking at these two teams, Modbury v Para Hills. Here at home, Modbury in their last 5 outings at home against Para Hills have won 3 times for a draw and a loss. And their last 12 meetings in total, these two clubs, played 12 times, 6 wins for Para Hills, 2 draws and 4 wins for Modbury Jets. Don't know if you can reach...
They wouldn't have been of late though, Paul, because obviously
that's exactly
Modbury
right.
Jets been in the State League.
We've got to go back to 2016 last
so you
time.
can't read nothing into it.
Well, you can, it's history, Rob, it's history. It's not like, you know.
Bollocks.
No, Pollock, he's playing tonight.
Yeah, he's playing tonight.
That's just a bit of history. And look, the last 2 times these teams met was back in June of 2016. Modbury Jets had a good 3-0 win over Para Hills Knights here at, I think it was called Jet Park then. But tonight, it's called Smith Partners Stadium. And prior to that, Para Hills reversed that fixture in that year of 2016, beating Modbury 3-2, and you got to go back to 2015. So fairly evenly matched is what I was getting at, Ben. I know Rob likes to kill my history stats, but just fairly evenly matched these
What
two.
about 20 years ago? What happened then?
I was probably playing in those games. I mean, at the end of the day, the NPL experience, although there's a lot of turnover in the Para Hills lineup, you'd like to think the NPL experience will come into it. But having said that, the local derby, it's been a while. The crowd are thirsty for it. It's going to be very interesting.
And both teams had a great win last week, don't they?
Yeah,
So,
both got confidence going into the game. So yeah.
Do you want to go through the lineups then, and before we make our selections?
Just a big thank you to the people
absolutely.
here down at Modbury. Have certainly looked after us. The scaffolding here, or the you can't call it a scaffolding, can you?
It's fantastic. It's Sunset Scaffolding Services. That's who's
It
put
is a
up.
scaffolding then.
Absolutely, and a big thanks to Sunset Scaffolding Services. For the other clubs that don't have this facility, check it out because it's great value for money. I spoke to the Prez in regards to
Jeff
the price.
McCormack.
I won't go into the price and all the commercial stuff on air, but I really think it's a great investment. I couldn't believe how cheap it was. I thought it was for just this week. He said that's for the season. So that's a great price, okay? Sunset Scaffolding Services. Get in contact with them. Look them up because every club that doesn't have adequate facilities should utilise these guys. And
100%.
you'd be very surprised how cheap it is
I
to
might
have
even
this,
use them for my backyard.
to overlook the beautiful Adelaide.
Yes. Put on top of the roof.
You that live in the east, all those yuppie. So Jeff McCormack, very well done, and thanks for your hospitality, as Rob did mention. Should we go to the team lineups now? Yeah?
We'll go through the team lineups.
Modbury Jets is the home team tonight, of course. In goals, we've got Kieran Griffiths, wearing the number 5 tonight, Daniel Pritchard. Number 6, Nathan Farrell. Number 10, Jesse Francesca. Number 12, Cameron O'Doherty. Number 13, Daniel DeTroyer. 14, Donnie Pollock. 15, Kerr. 26, Sean McGreevy.
What was that? Kerr.
Here we go.
Oh, you
The
concur.
comedy.
Player to watch, apparently, boys.
There
Really?
you go.
Oh,
See, Rob?
Kerr.
You won't be laughing by the end of the game.
Go on.
Number 27 is the captain, Michael Doyle, and 29, Paul Radici. The substitutes for Modbury Jets tonight, number 3, Thomas Viet, son of the great Carl. No comment there, Rob?
No, it's
Okay.
Right.
Number 11, Josh Farrell. Number 17, Brandon Centofanti. Number 8, Zach Miller. And the reserve keeper for the Modbury Jets is Declan Birchall.
Ben, he's certainly got a Croydon Kings flavour in that team.
Yeah, it has,
Sean
yeah,
McGreevy,
yeah,
Michael
definitely.
Doyle,
Yep.
Paul Radici, all played Nathan Farrell as well, and his brother.
Yeah, and they had some success there too. So they
Yeah.
might be hoping to rely on some of that experience tonight, no doubt.
So looking at the Para Hills lineup for tonight here at the Smith Partners Stadium, it's actually called down here at Jets Park. I keep calling it Jets Park, but Smith Partners Stadium. So Para Hills lineup in goals is Jasper Kelly. Number 2, France Petre. Made the move, I think, from Comets to Para Hills. Number 3 is James Wilson, the brother of Blocker Wilson. Number 4 is Kieran McNally. He's the captain of Para Hills. 9 is Kelly Daniel. Number 10 is Isaac Mullen. 11 is Victor Aniyimba. 13 is Brima Kamara. Number 14 is Thilo Wilkie. 16 is Stephen Travaglione, another player that's gone from Comets to Para Hills, obviously following Theo Sinus. 18 is Logan Marley McFall. On the bench for the Para Hills Knights is 7 Luke Conalantia. 8 is Andrew Mayo. 20 is Luke Chikwuba. Number 6, Samet Altundag. And 21 is the goalkeeper, reserve goalkeeper, Jordan Finlay.
41 minutes gone, thanks to Green Play Australia. Raiders nil, Campbelltown nil.
The officials for tonight's big clash here. It is the heritage round for the Modbury Jets wearing their hoops. Is Daniel Goodwin is the referee. His assistant is Paula Orlandi, and the other assistant is Andrew Chitty.
Benny Dale, we're going to put you on the chopping block first up with a selection.
The Dale man.
Gee. I've got a foot in both camps, to be honest, boys. But
Here we
I
go.
think- I
We
just
thought you
think-
were gutsy.
I think their first home game in the NPL after a while. They've been battling to get back in. They've had some close calls over the last couple of years. Trimmers is hungry for it. The crowd are hungry for it, and I can't go past Modbury at home tonight, boys.
Okay, Mr. Pepper, yourself?
I like Modbury too. It's Modbury Para Hills. No, I'm going to go for Para Hills.
No,
I like Modbury's
That was a
lineup.
quick change.
Yeah, I like a few of their players in this team. And Petre played with Adelaide United, didn't he? In the
I'm
youth.
not sure, actually.
Yeah, he
I
did.
need to look at that.
He played with Adelaide United, then he made the move to Comets. I certainly remember his name. James Wilson's playing at White City. Good back player. They got a pretty good lineup, I reckon. I'll sneak them in, Para Hills.
Okay, I'm going to sit on the fence on this one here. I'm going to go for the draw as the teams make their... would you give me
You're
a funny
going for
look?
the draw?
I'm going for the draw, but there's too much change in this for me. And look, Modbury Jets on the high theoretically should start favourite, but I think I'm going the draw tonight. And I love that strip, the QPR looking
like
strip.
Geelong out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, let's keep it with our code.
Yeah,
QPR.
QPR.
QPR versus
okay.
Liverpool for the purists. There you are on screen. And it's confused the living daylights out of me. Sorry, who's... Modbury's wearing the traditional. Modbury's
Modbury's
the blue and white looking like QPR. And Para Hills with their normal...
That's the away strip.
That's the away strip.
Yeah,
but
they're normally black and white.
you'd normally see him in white with black shorts, but you're seeing him a la all the Reds tonight. So Para Hills and Modbury Jets, round 2 of the NPL. It's all thanks to Velo, and we're live here from Smith Partners Stadium. And it's, as we said, all thanks to Velo. And gee whiz, beautiful conditions here.
Oh, magnificent.
Great viewing spot as well, if I may say. And congratulations to the clubs too for taking the initiative and really getting on board with this live streaming. Every year there seems to be an improvement, and that's what we ask. These little 1%ers are fantastic.
Oh, magnificent. Right in between the two coaches' box, so if they are a little bit explicit, you know why, because they're right next to us.
Interestingly enough, there's no ACMA law that says about swearing being illegal. Not that we condone that sort of language, but feel free. And there we go.
So Michael Doyle, the captain for the Jets. And obviously the captain of Para Hills was Karen McNally.
I might change Para Hills to red on my scoreboard just to not confuse myself, which is very easily done these days.
So we're here at the Smith Partners Stadium. The big clash, it is Modbury Jets against Para Hills.
Got some Facebook
English
comments already,
derby,
Rob?
they call this one.
Got some Facebook comments.
Not as yet. We had a few watching at the moment. Leanne Gould, go Jets, woohoo.
Someone down there's got the
Daniel
volume pretty loud.
Ambrosi, Lachlan Harriman. Wonder if Tyson will be playing. Is there a Tyson playing, Paul? I don't think so. Sorry, mate. He's not playing.
Obviously not playing.
Go Pritch from Leanne Gould. So she obviously goes for Modbury. Daniel Pritchard, one of the players. And there's a few people watching the live clash here at Smith's Partner Stadium.
Tree's looking fairly limp, so no wind advantage to any team. It'll be it'll be Modbury that'll be kicking to left of screen in the hoops, aka looking like QPR tonight, and Para Hills in the all red going to right of screen. We're just about in readiness for kickoff. Round 2 here of the NPLSA, all thanks to Velo. And congratulations to Modbury or whoever designed this ground to have the light poles actually in the corners. Well done.
Way behind too, which is good. So kickoff underway. Modbury Jets are kicking, you're watching the game on the screen from right to left. Obviously Para Hills kicking from left to right.
That time clock might need some adjusting. It's the first half, not 45. So
Modbury Jets are kicking towards the Golden Grove Road end. As Para Hills trying to go into attack, looking for the right side there. In Carly Daniel. Sends it right hand side. So Modbury Jets, they go back towards Griffiths. Sends it into attack. Good touch there. Modbury into attack, but cut out there by Jesper Kelly, the Para Hills keeper.
That's by McGreevy there with that header. Thought was good. Boys wearing the long sleeve shirt tonight. It is a bit cool here. Para Hills wearing the short sleeve as they go into attack now in their change strip. It's Marley McPhail who shoots from distance. And in fact, it was Isaac Mullen that actually received from Marley McPhail, and that's over the bar, but that's the first shot in anger going to Para Hills.
So Para Hills, the keeper. Oh, sorry, Modbury Jets, the keeper. Kieran Griffiths. They go forward. Kakur with the ball. The two-named player. Kerr trying to get to it. Does well. Looking for some support. Referee sees an infringement. Quickly taken here. Again, Kerr with the ball. Sends it right-hand side of the park. Trying to get to it from Modbury is Jesse Francesca. Also there is Detroyer. And what's that, over the sideline for a throw-in?
Certainly is. So one foul committed by Para Hills, one shot off target goal attempt, thanks to Green Play Australia, those stats. And it should be just about half-time. Wasted throw in there. In fact, it is half-time. No, not quite half-time. Raiders still 0-0 with Campbelltown City, thanks to Green Play Australia.
Friday, Edihan. Thanks for this. I have been following this league for 25 years. Thank God I can see the picture for the first time.
Technology.
Even Superman's watching us. Christopher Reed. You could have watched last year too. Oh, that's what he's replying to him.
Yeah. So another foul, this time by Modbury Jets. So Para Hills quickly taken, free kick into the box. It waited well actually for Daniel, who takes it to the byline. A lot of pressure coming from Pritchard, and that's gone out of play for a throw-in to Modbury, far side of the ground. Chappie doesn't listen to you obviously, Jimbo, if you know what I mean. From the throw-in, Modbury progressing forward. Francesca couldn't control it, so that'll be a throw-in now to Para Hills, middle of the park.
Throw-in's taken, so Para Hills does a bit of a pirouette, and that's Kamara. Sends it on the far side, over the sideline it goes.
Little bit of a different role for Kamara tonight, boys. He's a little bit deeper. Normally plays as a 10 or a 7 or 11, even as a 9 at times. He played for West Adelaide last year, Comets and Panthers in previous years.
So throw-in taken here by the Modbury Jets. Looking for a front player there. Pollock, Donnie Pollock is there. Still in defence though for Modbury. They do clear it. Over the sideline is the captain Doyle. That'll be a throw-in to Para Hills, quickly taken.
Bit of a nudge, yeah, well picked up by the referee.
Free kick to Modbury.
Yep. And Yimba getting a little bit excited there, giving away the foul. Watch this on replay. Yep, just getting into the back there. Quickly taken by Modbury, they go deep. A little bit too high there for the player. McGreevy was the target. And Para Hills maybe struggling to come out of it. They should now. Kamara was almost dispossessed, but Mullen's come to the aid of him. Whilst his boot gets a free.
Cananzaro's watching us all the way from, I think he's in Spain, isn't he?
The cat man.
Ground looks fantastic with the upgrade. Yes, certainly does.
So now free kick to Para Hills from their defensive half. 3-on-2 thanks to Velo. We're live from Smith Partners Stadium tonight. Absolutely looking beautiful, picturesque, perfect night for football. This is the real stuff. As Modbury now go on a charge, it's tidied up though. Ball in the middle of the park, aerial ping pong about to happen. Almost a nudge there by Pollock. Play on, says the referee. Modbury now with a chance, through on goal, but charged down was Radici. Ball's come to McGreevy on the far side. McGreevy now gets the ball into the box, fairly close to the keeper, and easy for Kelly in the end.
Well, I'll remember McGreevy getting the winner, if you remember, the grand final. I think it was against Adelaide City.
Just over 5 minutes gone this first half. It's on the Green Play Australia time clock. Still 0-0.
They're going to attack Para Hills. Modbury holding firm. They do clear it in the back lines.
I like that bearded
for the
man.
Jets.
Pritchard.
That's Pritchard.
Looks solid back there.
Far side of the ground it is Wilson. Brother of Blocker Wilson. As it goes for Modbury Jets in the back line.
Captain.
Michael Doyle. Gets it again.
I like this strip, the QPR strip. It's creative. I think some of our NPL strips are a bit bland.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah, I
Great
like
bit
it.
of work by
Love
Raf Racina and Macron, South Australia. They're doing some great job with some of the clubs.
Nice plug there, Benny. Cash for comments, Ben Dale. Ball up the line, Daniel lays it off. Nice little touch. Put his teammate Kamara under pressure, but did well. Daniel, could he be offside? Flag stays down. Daniel gets the cut back. Who's in a minute? Oh, great save! That goal attempt on target. Para Hills and a save. Fantastic.
He's done better than that. He had the chance.
Oh, easy.
Oh, we had the goal at his mercy, I thought. We'll see the replay in a minute. As Modbury going to attack, trying to pick up the play that shot too.
Yeah.
Was it this?
Yeah, it was this fella in the centre.
14. Wilkie, it was. As the ball goes into attack, left-hand side of the park. We'll pick up replay in a minute. Left-hand side, it is Aniyimba. He goes, good skills by Aniyimba as it's cleared by Modbury Jets through Pollock. They do clear it. Looking for the on the far side. I spoke to him, and they do clear it over the sideline. It's Aniemba.
Aniemba.
Yeah.
So it's a great shot, great goal attempt for Para Hills, but a great save by Griffiths. Still keeps the scoreboard at 0-0, the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Modbury with the throw-in, nice little flick on, but only to the advantage of Para Hills, and they'll come away with it from defence now. Para Hills up the line. Marley McPhail goes up the line, trying to find Wilkie. Does. Wilkie needs support though. Plenty of pressure from the Modbury Jets, and in the end they can see the throw-in. Good work by Para Hills. Looking the more likely, or it's pretty even at this stage. Here comes that replay, Rob. Goal attempt. Oh,
I think he should have done better once he got there.
You know,
you saw that.
It's easy up here.
Went straight to the keeper. Show it again.
Either side it would have been a goal.
Straight to the keeper.
From the throw-in, ball in the box. Daniel, the target man. He's felled. Play on, says the referee. Big clearance in the end, coming from Francesca to the far side, but the ball's going to come back in again by Para Hills, although Modbury might win out in numbers, and a foul conceded.
Benny, after a slow start, the Para Hills, doing okay.
Yeah, well, that ball across the box was at nice speed,
Brilliant.
really placed well. And you're right, probably could have done better, came pretty quickly to him.
Wilson's hurt. Sorry, Benny.
That's all right.
You get used to that, Benny.
Not a problem.
Yeah, that's the Pepicelli disease.
The right thing, that I'm right.
Ah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
I thought it was the...
Yeah, I did get that memo during the week, Rob.
Oh, thank you.
So, as Rob always says, refers to him as brother of Blocker Wilson, James Wilson on the ground. He's going to need some treatment. Referee calling on the trainer, but the trainer's not awake to the situation. Now he is, sort of.
He was commenting on the Facebook page, I think, guys.
There's comment on the Facebook page?
No, I just think the trainer was just sitting there looking at the live feed.
I like that.
And apparently in the club rooms they've got 4 TVs going. In fact, I can see
we
them
can
from
see
here.
it.
Yeah, fantastic. So cheerio to all the crew in the club rooms there watching the game. Probably on about a 30-second delay, obviously.
They'll get that 30 seconds later, yeah. So getting some treatment.
Good crowd tonight too. Cars around the pitch. Spectators in the clubhouse on the balcony.
Enjoying a beer and watching the game, which is great to see.
The hot chips were beautiful tonight.
Yeah.
Love the chicken salt.
They've really looked after us here.
Yeah. Credit. Thanks, Modbury Jets. And the Prez.
It's those little 1%ers, isn't it, Paul?
Jeff McCormack. I wonder if he's related to the great McCormack that played for Leeds there, Benny.
Well, he's
English.
English.
Am I bowing is the bow?
I think he loves his... Is he a Man City?
Well, we won't hold that against him as Modbury now pushing forward. Some defending needing to be done. A bit of hesitation there, but he got there in the end. Travaglione.
If he's not a Man City, he's going to get me after the game.
He knows you too well.
Yeah, he was one of the coaches for futsal back in the old days. Championship and the Nationals.
That could be a Stern talking to Wilkie. See this on replay going in very enthusiastically at best.
So Cocker with the ball. Or Kerr. Gets it out left side. Modbury Jets pushing it around.
It's gone out of play. 4 fouls committed by Para Hills thus far, thanks to Green Play Australia.
We've got a number 19 there. Was I
that's Cameron O'Doherty, boys. Just confirmed. He's number 12 on our list.
Oh, so that's 19.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Good
Brother
pickup.
of Jordan.
Not Blocker Wilson.
Not everybody's Blocker Wilson's brother, Rob. I know how much you love him, but take it easy. Great work, Benny Dahl, on the boundary line there. Gee whiz, eh? That's his.
Onto it. I was looking. I was thinking, where's our number 19? I can't see one.
Yeah. No, well done.
You're going to show us
Good
up
pickup.
quite quickly.
Over the sideline it goes.
Not hard
Played
to do.
just over 10 minutes. We're approaching the 11-minute mark. Still 0-0. It is round 2 on the NPL. SA, we've got 3 games happening tonight.
My clock's right, mate. 11:20.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
11,
We have to reboot
just
that
a little
one.
bit, yep.
That's all right.
So throwing, taking it right-hand side. Looking for a play there. That's cleared here by Modbury Jets. Up front is Radici.
Good body work.
Worked well. I think that's Donny Pollock. Goes to Cocker. Goes short towards O'Doherty. They do switch play. Kerr switches it right hand side. Is that Pritchard lurking down there? I reckon it was. Ends up with the Modbury Jets player. This is Pritchard, sorry. That's Kerr. Back to Pritchard. They're pushing around quite neatly at the moment. Modbury just can't find the opening. Donny Pollock goes all the way back. Normally plays as a striker. Looks like playing in midfield. Ball goes into attack. Radici trying to get to it. Muscles there. Could have been handball. They go back. They do clear it. Up in the air it goes, and Parry's controlling it, sending it right hand side. Was that
handball? Yeah, no VAR. There's the PRP, but foul. We'll see this on replay. But in the meantime, it is a foul by Modbury Jets. They're third, thanks to Green Play Australia. You'll watch this on the replay, Rob. If it's just the PP tonight, or the PR, sorry, accidental. But nevertheless, you've seen them given, and that probably would have been given. 116, that's a bit out at the time. So we're approaching 13 minutes right now. Not 116.45, it's a bit of extra time.
Jimbo was trying to fix it, but
that's okay.
Goes out. Modbury Jets with the ball. It's a push there, could have been a free kick. Referee waves play on. He gives it now.
Well done.
Good refereeing.
Great
by
refereeing.
Goodwin. He's one of the good ones.
Oh,
referee.
I like that, but Goodwin's one of the good ones. Did you mean that?
Oh.
No, you didn't, did you?
It's 13 and 26 seconds.
28, 29,
13
30,
and 30 seconds.
33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Now the one's changed, Jimbo. Should be 13.
You can help Jimbo with that, and I'll follow the action as Modbury now from the free kick. Oh, not a very well taken one, easily dealt with, but that's not a good follow-up shot as well. Attempted shot anyway. The ball's gone to the far side. Enyimba runs out of line in the end.
That's close enough, Jimbo. 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, that's
all
fine. In fact, he's ahead now by 6. That's fine. So Modbury with a throw in, far side of the ground, into attack, still 0-0 on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Petrie puts that out of play for another throw into Modbury. It's been left. And on the far side now. Comes inboard, it's in the box, to the byline, one way then the other. Modbury will get this to the hot spot, but they'll win a corner. No, still in play. Hacked forward, so Para Hills might get out of trouble here. Ball now to the middle of the park, but there's no one up front.
Well, there's a chance.
Now they run at the Modbury defence,
it's
coming wide. Travaglione into the box, the cutback, but this time dealt with by Farrell, and he's not happy with his teammates, just quietly.
That's got to be Farrell.
It is Farrell.
Oh, it is. He's not happy.
Good break for Para Hills, but still no goals to report on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Time clock, 15 and a bit gone. And still no goals to report from the other two games tonight. Everywhere's 0-0, even half-time. Raiders v Campbelltown. From the corner kick, central, free head off target, shot back post, well wide, off target. Para Hills, that's their third goal attempt.
So the State League Sturt Lions are leading 1-0 against Burkalla.
That's becoming a bit of a derby in itself, that game.
Yeah, correct. Players gone from there to there.
Yeah, and Chris Goddard back at Burkalla after spending a few years at Sturt.
100%. And the Burks had a big win last week, didn't they?
Sure did.
I think it was 6-7-0, wasn't it?
7-2, I think, final score against Adelaide Victory.
Okay. So it's a goal kick. Modbury Jets keeper, Kieran Griffiths, sends it over the halfway line. Travaglione lets it go over the sideline. It'll be a throw-in. To Para Hills. Their unfamiliar away strip. Red. Goes over the sideline. Once again, Modbury Jets right in front of our commentary position. Here at Smith Partners Stadium. Good touch. Ends up with Francesca. Jesse Francesca. Good little play. Got past two. He has a shot. He's another former Croydon Kings player too. as it goes left-hand side. Away go Para Hills.
And Imber on the far side. Only one shirt in front of him, red shirt. Now they get up there in numbers, but he's run out of line. Wins the throw-in, though. No, the referee's changed his mind, going on the assistant's guide there. So Modbury with a throw-in halfway line, far side of the ground. Still no goals to report here at the Smith Partners Stadium. Modbury just a little bit lax on the ball there.
Quite scrappy through the midfield for both teams at the moment, isn't it? No one's really settled on the ball.
So from the throw in, Modbury go backwards. Ben, you might want to look at your battery indicator, mate. It might be flashing because I can hear some static. That's a bit of a telltale sign.
That might be Theo Souness. It's pretty close.
So Modbury on the charge. A nice little header down, but it's going to be dealt with by Wilson. Not convincingly, but does win the throw in from the deflection. Might be the medal, you think?
Could be.
Yep. Just maybe whack them down, Rob, is at 180 degrees. No, the antenna's at 180.
Oh.
That's it. So there we go. That's no different. So from the throw in, Para Hills now up to the halfway line. Daniel the target, but hot on his hammer was Farrell. Wearing him like a glove. Round 2 action, all thanks to Velo tonight. We're live from Smith Partners Stadium. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast via Facebook or YouTube, whatever your preference is. Para Hills on the charge. We've had a couple of good opportunities. That could have been handball, but play on, says the referee. Ball in the box. Modbury still haven't dealt with it. They've got plenty of numbers around the ball, and finally, Pollock clears in a very unfamiliar role.
He does like to get a little bit deeper on the ball, almost like a 10 type of role, Donny, the last couple of years, in preference to the 9 position that he's normally accustomed to.
James Wilson gets it down the line, looking for a play up front. I think it was Annie Imber. Looks like it's gone over the sideline. Throw in for Modbury Jets. Still 0-0.
Modbury Jets no goal attempts yet to speak of, as opposed to Para Hills with 3.
Goes over the sideline once again. This time it's a throw in to Para Hills on the far side.
Thanks to Green Play Australia, those stats.
It'll be Wilson again to take the throw in, the brother of Blocker.
Yeah, every time.
As he clears it.
$1 for every time.
Both coaches starting to get a bit vocal on the sidelines, guys, trying to get some messages out to the boys.
Anyone holding the upper hand in your view, Ben?
Not really.
On us even, yeah. It's a very even game at the moment.
So it is a throw in. Be taken here by Blocker's brother, Wilson.
He's going to feel an inferiority complex.
No,
James Wilson.
James Wilson, don't worry.
He actually is the brother of Paul Wilson, I think. He used to be the Adelaide United youth team.
That's his name though. I call him Blocker.
Is that right?
Yeah, Rob's got a crush on him. But,
Oh, gee, wow.
That's his nickname.
just keep that between us, of course.
Yes,
He's playing in Victoria, I think.
that's right, he is.
You stalking him?
I am. As it goes, Para Hills right hand side. They play together at White City as they go into attack. Para Hills right hand side. Going into attack is McFall, or Marley McFall. Goes out, good interception there by Para Hills. McNally, the captain. Again, it goes to Wilkie. Travaglione looking down the line, trying to get
for the run.
Isaac Mullen on his way,
Yeah.
but intercepted by Modbury Jets. I think it's Pritchard.
Pritchard, you got him right this time with the beard. Goes short. Francesca back to Pritchard under a little bit of pressure. It was Farrell, actually. Ooh. Nathan Farrell, number 9.
Fair enough.
Oh, sorry, no, that's 6.
That's yeah.
Interesting change for Kieran. He spent, McNally spent last season at Para Hills, but he spent a number of years at Modbury in the State League.
So Para Hills from
There's
the
the
throw-in into attack. Daniel under pressure. 3 around him. Gee, they rate him, obviously. Still 3 around Daniel.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, holds it well and unfortunately concedes a throw. Obviously scared of him. 21 and a bit gone this first half on the Green Play Australia time clock. Still no goals to report. It's Modbury now trying to get it out of their defensive half. Throw in. Broadcast side to the halfway line. Captain McNally pushes the ball forward, but no red shirts to meet it. Doyle, the captain to captain. Ball on the far side of the ground. Going for a bit of a run is Kerr. needs some support. Turns around.
Got a bit of flair, isn't he?
Backwards. Now sideways, back to where it all started.
O'Doherty.
Goes through the middle. Radici
Oh, yeah, O'Doherty.
to Pollock. Goes further wide. Modbury now, 45-degree angle. Gee, just a loose touch there, heavy touch. And the turnover, but it might come back at him, Para Hill. So still some defending to do now. They should come out of danger.
And Iemba with the ball, trying to get past Farrell.
Get
Well done,
past
Farrell.
him. Yeah.
He's a tough nut. Remember him on the Croydon days? Scored some ripper of goals.
Used to captain the Joeys, didn't he, in
Yes,
the day too?
From a distance too, used to
Very
score.
handy. Very handy player.
Wait till where they get a free kick. Can certainly strike him. There's Modbury. Get the quick free kick, quickly taken. Into attack they go. Trying to find McGreevy. Cleared though by the defence. Good touch there by Para Hills. That was Wilkie. And Iemba touches it well. Back to Wilkie it goes. Trying to go into attack. Good turn there by Para Hills. Trying to go through it. But again, Farrell in the way, and he clears the ball from Modbury Jets.
Playing very well at the back, Farrell, but he's asking a bit there of his teammate. Ooh, and he's almost taking you out there, Benny.
Yes, the cement edging not too close to the pitch compared to some of the other artificial pitches, but he's made his way into it.
Well, McGreevy making sure his coach sees he's giving 110%. Para Hills from the throw in. Out of play, so I'll have a take two. Benny, you right under us. I reckon it's all this metal.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to move.
Yeah, I think
I was trying to stay away from the scoreboard because there's a lot of young lads quite vocal.
Oh, that's
But,
all right, mate.
That's
all right. You can go.
I'll make my way down there and
Yeah.
see if we can get rid of that static.
So Modbury trying to get out of their defence, centering the ball, but no one there to meet it. So they should get out of this, Modbury, quite easily. Very interesting ball forward, but finds eventually its way. Free kick, Kerr. Para Hills, that's their 6th foul conceded. As you see, yeah, the boys' commentary is a bit too loud. The scoreboard attendance.
So left side of the park, Pritchard doing well, goes to O'Doherty. McGreevy trying to get there, but it's gone to the keeper. Jasper Kelly. He holds on to it, still 0-0 here at Smith Partner Stadium. Puts it on the ground, gets his boot to it. It's a free kick on his shoulder just about there.
Bit of holding.
Yeah, holding. So it goes out. Well done.
Good balance.
There by Pollock.
7th foul conceded by Para Hills, thanks to Green Play Australia.
So free kick quickly taken here by Kerr. Went backwards to Captain Doyle. Back to Kerr it goes. Still Kerr. Well done, lad. He's got the ball. Gets it into attack. A good ball to McGreevy. Can he get to it? Cuts it back. And was that McGreevy?
It was.
Cut it back? It
Yes,
was. He was
it
trying
was.
to find Radici. And that's cleared over the sideline. Throw into Modbury Jets on the far side. It'll be Detroyer. Daniel Detroyer. Brother of...
Oh, here we are. I was waiting for that one.
I'm trying to remember his name.
Louis.
Louis, that's it.
Son
Louis
of Robbie.
Detroyer. And he looks like him too.
What
Looks
about
like
grandson of?
Looks like a mini-me.
Mini-me.
Mini-me of
Detroit.
Louis. As it goes into the box there. I think ahead of there by McGreevy or Radicio, it might have been. Into the arms of the keeper there in Kelly.
Kelly now is taking his time before the release. Almost 26 minutes. We're approaching first half. Green Play Australia time clock. No goals to report. Both teams have had fair share of the ball, but probably Para Hills the more gilded chances. Travaglione now to take the throw in. 3 goal attempts, Para Hills, none by the Modbury Jets. 1 good save by Griffiths. As Travaglione now gets the ball from the throw into the halfway line. It was headed on. But Modbury come out with the advantage. McGreevy tips it down. Radici chips it back to McGreevy, but intercepted nicely by Petrie. And here's a chance now for Yimba to go for a bit of a run. And he's beaten the first play. And Yimba still with the ball, but now he turns it over cheaply. And Modbury come away with the ball.
He's been all right, hasn't he, Kerr?
Sure
Gets it out right side of the park. Modbury going into attack. Looking for Radici, but too far for him. Into the arms of the keeper there in Kelly.
I concur with you on that one, Rob. Or leave the commentary to you. Leave the comedy to you.
Yes, leave it.
Still just trying to force that final pass, though, aren't they?
There they are.
Just a little bit more patient.
Oh, nice.
Is that Aniemba? I reckon it was. It might have not been.
Daniel fouled. That was there. It is Aniemba. See on the replay.
I reckon that was Kamara.
Could be right. Let's have a look.
It is.
Numbers on the shorts there.
13.
We know it was Daniel that was fouled. It's the 5th foul conceded by the Modbury Jets. And for those of you wondering about our statistician tonight, Paul Bombardietti is now
He's on his L plates.
assistant producing, on his L plates. He's Jim's right-hand man. So Parry Hills from the free kick into the box. Oh, good take. Offside flag up. But the keeper wasn't to know that. And that's the
call on the offside there. Didn't look offside when the ball was played.
Well, hard to tell from this angle. Seeing on the replay, no, that's already come up, been and gone. Yeah, so the bomber is, here we go. See the replay, hard to tell from that angle, obviously, but good punch by the keeper. Didn't know about the flag, had to deal with it, did deal with it. Bomber and Jim, what a team down there. Be interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah. So over the sideline it goes. It'll be a throw into Parry Hills. It was cleared by Pritchard having a good game.
Yeah, both teams set up very well defensively, aren't they? Hard to break down at the moment.
So right hand side, Travaglione, former Comets player. Touches it. Wilkie. Daniel.
High foot.
Referee sees it differently.
Everyone's complaining about it, but the referee has the final say, just quietly, fellas. That affects Mike is very loud.
So he was too close, wasn't he?
Yellow card coming up, frustration. Daniel, cheap yellow card.
So Farrell just getting it into his face.
Yeah, but it was a cheap yellow card. The decision, the
he
referee's
didn't
made
move.
his
He should have
decision.
been 10
There you go,
meters.
watching on replay, stupid. He went to take the free kick, he went into that, Daniel. That was a cheap yellow card. Now he's got to be on tenterhooks for the rest of the game. Being an attacker, obviously, it's a bit easier than being a defender.
Bit of frustration creeping in there, but got to stay disciplined in those situations.
That's right.
So it'll be
Benny
Farrell.
Dale.
Oh, he did coach.
Oh, absolutely, coach.
Yeah. Goes out. Up went the defence of Parry Hills. Goes out towards Farrell. Goes to Captain Doyle. Chips it towards the penalty box. Cleared here by Parry Hills defence. Trying to get past a couple of players there. Parry Hills, that was Marley McFall. And gone to the keeper there in Jesper Kelly. Pritchard has been good in the back lines, hasn't he?
Yep.
Cleared only as far as player there, Marley McFall. Player also McNally, the captain, but they've lost the ball. Right hand side chance for Modbury with a shot, but a pretty weak shot though. Straight to the arms of the keeper who dived down to it in Kelly.
Well, at the end of the day, it was on target. It's going to go down as a shot that was saved. Not as the power he would have liked, but anyway, Daniel now with a chance.
PW shot.
It's not very nice, Rob. As I won't have to explain what PW stands for.
Pretty weak.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with that? What did you think?
Oh, Modbury on the charge, far side of the
no,
ground.
good
Detroit failed. And, that's number 9 foul for Parry Hills this half. And they've all been there. Daniel Goodwin refereeing tonight, doing a great job. So Modbury now with another chance to put this to the tip of the hot spot. Still 0-0 on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. We're approaching 32 minutes of the game gone. We're here live at Smith Partners Stadium. Perfect conditions for soccer or football, whatever your preference. Plenty of people here tonight, good crowd to see. So Modbury now, kick into the box, fairly deep, too deep maybe, but they will get there through Francesca, who needs support. Radici was there if he needed him, goes back to Farrell instead. Farrell, central, gets dispossessed, a bit of holding. Daniel in a 1-2. Look out. That could have got nasty, but lucky the boys kept their head. Farrell now clears and creating a chance for Modbury.
Yeah, good chance. Trying to get onto it was Mullen, been a little bit quiet. They quickly take the throw in.
Both teams bypassing their midfield a little bit at the moment, going that long ball, going a bit more direct. It's not
Goes
working.
out, trying to find Pollock, but it's ended up with the keeper in Jasper Kelly. Clears the ball, centre of the ground it goes. Captain Doyle will go back to the other keeper. He's going to get off his line.
Well, yeah, he
does so. Griffiths
backtracked a bit. The keeper.
He did.
Yeah.
Trimmer's off to his bench.
I reckon Trimmer's letting him know about it too.
So the throw in taken here by Trevor Yone. Looking for some help. Goes down the line. Daniels was there. Cleared here by Farrell. Looking for McGreevy's a chance. He looked up, trying to see where Radici was. And he's held on to it though. That does switch, not a good switch though. But clear here by Wilson. Well done, James Wilson, left side of the park. Goes out. Trying to find Aniemba. And it's gone over the sideline on the far side. It will be a throw-in to Modbury Jets.
Gee, McGreevy, to his credit, I reckon he looked at the keeper off his line. He was about that split second contemplated, shall I go for goal and chip the keeper, but unselfishly.
I think he was looking for Radici as well at the same time.
Maybe should have been a bit more selfish on that occasion, as now Parra Hills will have the throw on the far side of the ground in front of a good crowd over there, as you can see on screen. Halfway line, Parra Hills still 0-0 on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Daniel under pressure. Detroit dispossessed, so they'll come again. Be careful with that studs showing. Daniel tries to switch the play. It'll get to Travaglione eventually. He plays it up the line, but he put his teammate under pressure there and get another bite at the cherry, but good pressing and good pushing by McGreevy. Keeps the ball confined to the Parra Hills defensive half.
So Modbury Jets, what are the shots in this game?
Well, only one by...
0-0?
No, mine.
Oh, there's been a shot.
Modbury one shot, that PW one that you said.
Okay.
And 3 by Parra Hills.
Okay, there's been a few.
But Parra Hills probably the better chances to score thus far.
He's a likely type, this Daniel. I like him. Trying to find Kamara.
Oof.
Losing out though. Wilkie was involved. Still, it's Parra Hills going towards Marley McFall. Left side to Aniemba. As you look backwards, good work, hard work there by Modbury. Might have given away a free kick though. Yep.
Just a little bit clumsy at the end there. He did the hard work.
Good foot point, pick up the play. That was Detroit.
Yeah.
Giving away the free kick.
6th foul committed by Modbury Jets, thanks to Green Play Australia. On a score update right there.
Oh, is that you got it? Still 0-0. What's going on down there?
How come they haven't got Cumberland? Oh, what's going on? We've lost the game. Oh, no, there we go. So Parra Hills with a free kick now. McNally into the box. Very deep. Ooh. Punched again, but it's going backwards. No, it's cleared, but not convincingly. Modbury still need to get it out of their danger zone. Daniel watches it go over the line. And, well, he tried to keep it in, Francesca. That's a throw-in.
Oh. I was out. Okay.
Yep. So only goal is to report in State League 1. Sturt Line 1. West Torrensburg Calla 0. And the other games.
No, I don't trust that site you're on.
Don't you?
I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
What's wrong with that game?
It hasn't started. Cumberland and Metro Stars.
Well, I was out tomorrow.
Modbury clear the ball.
Well, they're starting at midnight.
This was the site that gave us 2 different things with Bomber last season. So yeah, I agree. Modbury now on the charge, middle of the park. Kerr goes wide, nice through ball, but thought was good. Execution just lacked a bit. Easily through to the keeper.
Kamara.
I like to see Kamara and Mullen combining like they just did then. A little bit
Mullen, Travaglione. Travaglione's got plenty of red shirts in the box. If he can evade the player, he can't. Too heavy on that touch. I know what he's trying to do, and if it came off, he had plenty of red shirts ready to meet it. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. Parra Hills still keep the ball in their attacking half. Deep in their attacking half. So Parra Hills Knights now with the throw in near the corner flag. Travaglione played it to Wilkie. Back to Travaglione into the box. A header. Just off target. Good header too. Goal attempt for Para Hills.
I think it was Wilkie, wasn't it?
Wilkie received the throw. Nice touch and played it back.
That's 18.
Oh, that's McFall.
Marley
McFall.
Marley McFall there, as we see, as we just saw on the replay. So, 4 goal attempts, Para Hills. Modbury Jets only 1. 2 on target, 2
Back
off
to the
target.
Future. Marley McFall.
I'm thinking Marley and Me, the movie with the dog, and is it Jennifer Aniston in that movie? Marley, no, that was that guy with the blonde hair.
Blonde hair, yeah. So left side of the park.
Owen
Pritchard.
Wilson.
Owen Wilson, that's the one. Benny Dale knows it all.
Goes out in the way though. Para
McAnally.
Hills, the captain, McNally. So it'll be a throw into Modbury Jets. Can they get this deadlock going? Out of the way. It's Cameron O'Doherty with a throw in. Played with Raiders, didn't he, Cameron O'Doherty? Made the move to Modbury. Player going down. It'll be a free kick.
Isaac Mullen. So another Modbury Jets foul. 7v9 now in the foul count.
No early candidates for man of the match at this stage, I wouldn't have thought either. Kirker quiet a little bit last couple of minutes, last 5 or so minutes, but other than that.
So McNally switches play on the far side. And Yemba was there. There'll be a throw into Para Hills. Wilson, James Wilson will take this throw in.
Nice chappy. Nice.
Goes out. Modbury Jets. Farrell goes towards the play there in Francesca. Back to Pritchard. Dangerous. Francesca with it again. Nice ball to O'Doherty. Chance for Modbury Jets to get something going. Goes short to Radici. He goes back to Pollock. He knows how to score. Does shoot and just wide of the upright. Best chance of the game. Good movement there by Modbury Jets. Pollock certainly knows where the goals are because he knows how to score. He's been a striker.
Looks better in that position for mine, but probably not the best chance of the game. I think that would still come to Para Hills where either side of the keeper would have scored.
Yeah, have to agree there.
But nevertheless...
I didn't make me finish for Modbury.
What are you on the 30-second delay like in the club rooms? Nice, Pepper. So from the clearance, Farrell gets his head on it. He's had a lot of the ball tonight. McGreevy.
He's actually done really well, Farrell.
With
he's
McNally.
Sitting in front of the defence.
Could have been a foul, is a foul. Scoreboard boys are happy with that. Radici being held. And
I bet you Farrell will take this one.
It's double figures for Para Hills fouls. They've reached 10. Modbury Jets 7 committed. That's thanks to Green Play Australia. And
when he played for Croydon, Benny,
yeah,
he can certainly crack
he
him.
lumps him from there.
Yeah,
we'll be right behind it.
Just going to say, both captains marshalling their defences really well at the moment, Doyle and Nally.
So it'll be Farrell. We will just look at and crack it. So it dipped, didn't it?
Yes, absolutely. That's
just didn't go high enough to then dip.
I think it took a slight deflection as well.
Oh, was it? It might have been, yeah.
Slowed it down a bit.
Keeper in Kelly. Para Hills working hard. Trying to find Marley McFall. Goes out.
Foul.
Play going down. Jesse Francesca.
A bit of frustration again there. Not necessary.
He lashed out. Are they both going to get a yellow card for this?
Now let's have a look at this on replay. It's been untidy. Just
One
out
of them's
vision.
going to get a yellow card.
Yep.
Probably should be both, I reckon.
And it looks like it's going to be Mullen, maybe. Mullen had nothing to do with it. I think he's got the wrong
He
player.
put the challenge in. You can see he was a bit frustrated. He's struggling really to
Can we see that again, Jimbo? I reckon.
have the influence that he would normally have.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'm getting the 18 and the 10. Yeah.
So was that a yellow card in the end?
Yeah.
2?
Yellow card for Mullen. No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Just
no,
Mullen.
2 to Para Hills. 2 yellow cards, Para Hills.
Okay.
None to the Modbury Jets. That's what you meant, Rob, isn't it? Not 2 boys getting it.
No, just one of them, isn't it?
Yep. So Modbury now Look at this deep into the box, very close to the keeper, but no one putting pressure on the keeper, interestingly. Is that a
First yellow card or was it?
second yellow card? Class that as a shot, Benny?
I don't know.
I need a third umpire on this before I put that down as a shot or a save.
I didn't see it. So.
Was it indirect or direct? Free kick.
Indirect, I think.
So that couldn't be a shot.
So Parry Hill's trying to go, I think it was Wilkie going backwards to Wilson. He's been okay too, this lad, Wilkie.
Yeah, Wilkie's handy. He's a handy player. I believe he was at Raiders at the start of last year, but they had too many visa players, so
Yes,
they made the move
you're
to
100,
Parry
he was
Hills.
number 33, I reckon.
Interesting free kick, just watching on the replay. Oh, maybe for the second one on Aniimba. So far side of the ground now, Para Hills with a free kick. This should get to the tip of the 18-yard box. No, they've changed the style. Short to Mullen. He tried to chip it in the box. Farrell got a falcon. Now it's made its way into the box. Aniimba goes back. Kamara twisting and turning. Needs support. Kamara still has it. Near the byline. Three come and converge. He's beaten two almost.
Oh.
And
He's got to be careful with things like that.
and a yellow card.
Yeah.
He
He gets
just-
those cheap yellow cards.
He had the ball, he had it, and then he's gone. That's the third one for Para Hills. Let's see this on replay.
On the,
Just,
face-
oh, that was silly.
on
Silly.
the Facebook page, John Duthie looks a decent crowd, yeah, pretty good crowd here tonight.
JD, you're living it up in the Gold Coast now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
And Sammy James, come on you ours. What does that mean? Who's ours?
QPR.
John Duthie, Super League Coach of the Year back in 2009 when he was at Raiders.
Ah.
So as a coach, Benny, what would you say to a player that for a silly challenge like that and a cheap yellow card? What would you say to him at halftime? Anything?
Well, I mean, I coached Tibby at Panthers, and he does tend to do that. Just a little bit overzealous with some of his challenges sometimes. You like his enthusiasm, but just there's a, he just gets those cheap yellows, and then you're at risk in the rest of the game after that. And it's
3 yellow cards against Parry Hills, isn't it?
As Para Hills that come on the charge now. Oh, gee, they had red shirts thrusting forward there. Marley McFaul either left or right, but he couldn't get it through, and now it's down the other end with McGreevy. Can he keep it in? Ball running away from him. Does well to keep it in, McGreevy. Near the corner flag. Tries to get the cut into the middle, but Travaglione in the way. Just a throw-in quickly taken. Doherty fell. And another free kick.
Approaching time on too, boys.
Let's have a look at this on the replay. Doherty, just a body check, no yellow card. That's fine, good refereeing. Farrell wanting the yellow card. Don't like seeing that by the players. I think just let the referee deal with
Do
it.
his job, yeah.
The more you might say yes, the more he might say no, bugger you, and I'm not going to give it. If you don't say anything, you might actually give it. That's just my humble opinion, of course.
So Kerr will take this free kick from Modbury Jets. Can they score on the death of the first half? We're approaching time on just as he kicks it. Goes in looking for a couple of tall timbers there, but it's cleared here by the defence of Parry Hills. Only as far as the play there in Detroit. Detroit tries it and just goes in towards the crowd at the back of the Golds. Actually, it's deflected and it's going to a corner kick.
dangerous time to defend a corner, isn't it?
Absolutely. Into stoppage time of the first half, and coming up at half time we'll have a chat to the president of the Modbury Football Club. Jeff McCormack will join Ben Dale at half time.
What do you think of the lights, Paul?
Love the
low?
lights. Love the. Oh, you
A
mean
bit low in the lux.
Well,
Not as bright as.
just the corners seem a bit dim, but anyway, from the corner kick, left foot in swing, a near post. It's headed, but not convincingly away. Para Hills do eventually get it convincingly away. Players running forward, sliding channel. Oh, that's a stray boot. Farrell making sure of a foul. I tell you what, any odds on a red card in this game, boys? Because I'll take a piece of that. I don't think we're going to finish with 22 players on the park at this rate.
There's been a few yellow cards. There's a big long kick by McFall. Marley McFall ends up with a shot. Is that it? It is! What a goal there by, is that Daniel?
Aniimba, I think.
There's Aniimba.
Daniamba. What a crack. When as soon as it came to his feet, he just cracked it. And keeper didn't even see it.
Watching this on replay, they're held up in the wind. I reckon that breeze has picked up at Para Hills' advantage. Aniimba licking his lips, and the wind did a lot of work there. He had the angle right, but it swung, dipped, did everything. Keeper could only watch it go in. Para Hills Knights 1, Modbury 0. Here it is on replay, a bit closer for you. Holding up in the breeze. Farrell didn't deal with it. Annie Ember said thank you very much, and whammo. Didn't even need the post to go in. Wynn did a little bit of work there. And that shot by Para Hills was on target.
On the 47th, actually.
47th, yep. So, when the concentration levels seem to dip in this extra time of each half, Modbury have been caught out. How are they going to respond? They won't have much time in this half to respond, that's for sure, as that's the half-time whistle. Well, they've had the better of the chances in this game, and they've made Modbury pay. Just extra time, concentration levels may have dipped. Benny, who you got, mate? He's going to go for Theo. No, Theo.
Oh, he'll get one of the players just asking permission.
Permission, nice. He's very well-mannered, isn't he?
Oh, very. A bit too well-mannered, I think.
Yeah, we need someone.
Yeah, we need someone with a
like you.
Just get in there. Tough it out. So Benny Dale looks like approaching one of the players on the far side.
Yeah, we've got Isaac Mullen with us, boys. Struggle in the midfield there. Bit of a battle.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scrap, but yeah, always up for a scrap, power ads, and yeah.
Nice time to score the goal though.
Yeah, no, very good going into half time with a bit of momentum, so yeah, it should be good.
Excellent. Hopefully you come out in the second half, can win that midfield battle. I think that's going to be a key to the second half. Defensively, teams both strong?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, both teams like a scrap, and we're sitting back a bit, but yeah, hopefully we can get them in the second half.
Excellent. Good luck, Isaac.
Thanks, mate.
Well done, Benny and Isaac Mullen there, and stats quickly at half time, thanks to Green Play Australia. Well, Modbury Jets had 4 goal attempts, 2 on target, 2 off target, compared to 5 Para Hills. Para Hills had 3 on target, 2 off target. 1 corner, just the Modbury Jets that I noted. I reckon there was more than 1 corner. I reckon it's probably 2 corners. See, Bomber, it's hard work, man. I don't know how you do it, to be honest. 9 fouls.
Doing the stats like I used to do it.
9 fouls committed by Modbury Jets that first half, and 12 by Para Hills. 1 offside, which is a interesting, stupid stat, really, in my view. But 3 yellow cards to Para Hills, none to the Modbury Jets. It's half time here. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, you want to go around the grounds?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Go.
The Adelaide Raiders and Campbelltown game, it's 0-0, 75 minutes played in that game. Croydon and Adelaide United, it's half time, it's 0-0. And obviously down here at the Smith Partners Stadium, it is Para Hills 1, leading Modbury 0.
And in the State League 1, Sturt Line have gone 2-0 up over West Torrens Burkalla, all thanks to Green Play Australia. We'll take a short break and come back
with Benny Dale speaking to Jeff McCormack, the chairman.
So, are you ready to go and look at some new cars?
I already am.
Oh?
I like this one.
Oh, nice. Have you thought about insurance?
I'm just doing an online quote now.
So anything your dad can help with?
I'd love a coffee.
Insure your car from new continually with RAA, and if it's written off, we'll replace it with a new one. RAA.
Keep on moving on.
Welcome back to Smith Partners Stadium. It's half time here. Modbury Jets trailing Para Hills Knights 1-0. We'll go down to Benny Dale with the president of the Modbury Football Club, Jeff McCormack.
Yes, ex-teammate of mine, Jeff McCormack. And Jeff, nice night for it. Not the score you wanted to go into half time with, but...
No, I mean, it came at the wrong time, I suppose, half time, just on half time. So the boys will have something to work on for next half. So look, I'm sure they'll dig in.
Yeah, a bit of struggle for both teams, I felt, in the midfield there.
I was only thinking that it was going to be a great goal or a penalty or something that might break the ice, and the great goal came along.
And we're probably looking at get a bit more physical probably in the second half, I'd expect. So a few yellow cards already to Para Hills.
Yeah, I think it's up there. You can see it brewing. Yeah. The old clash.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not too much of that into the game, but it will be physical.
Excellent. And let's talk a little bit about the club. You've done some great work here. The pitch looks great. Lights look great. Good crowd tonight, nice weather.
Yep, great crowd, good sponsors. Smith Partners Real Estate, a platinum sponsor, naming rights for the ground, and also a new gold sponsor, Next Generation Taekwondo, who come on board, which is fantastic partnership. Taekwondo and soccer works well together.
Excellent. How's everything going in regards to juniors and everything? Obviously, in the past struggled for training pitches, stuff like that, but everything was under control?
Yeah, so we're still working on 2 pitches, Beauregard and here. We've 26 junior teams this year. 3 senior women's, 4 amateurs, plus the normal men's team. So we're growing at a fast rate.
And it's interesting because you've got Teacher Gully not far away, Modbury Vista coming into State League 2, and of course the Modbury Jets amateurs just down the road as well. So there's a lot of competition for numbers.
Oh, a lot of competition, but we're actually growing at a fast rate. We're probably at capacity at the moment.
Right.
So we need to secure another ground if we need to grow any further.
Right. Yeah. Excellent. And so what are you expecting? First year back in the NPL, spent 3-4 seasons in the State League?
Yeah, look, Jason's been with the club now as coach for 8 years, and he's been working for a plan. He's set his sights on where he wants to be, and that's come off. So look, we're thinking we're more than competitive to stay up. We're not talking top 4, we're just talking competitive.
Yeah.
So if we finish mid-table, that's our aim.
Well, great start last week, obviously. The longer you go without a win in the NPL, the more pressure mounts week in, week out. But to get a win last week was a great start, and a bit of work to be done here in the second half. But
yeah, look, very special last week. To beat Comets is unbelievable. They're a well-drilled team, and Barney's got them humming along pretty well. So that's 3 points. Most people think we wouldn't get, but we bagged them. We just move on.
Definitely. And is anything else you wanted to talk about specifically about what's happening down the club at the moment? It's exciting times, obviously, back at the NPL. There's a buzz around the place.
Oh, look, I just want to really welcome and thank all the old boys, as we call them, coming back to celebrate this heritage round. There's a large number of them here. They started the club, they worked through the club. It's great to see them all again.
Loving the strips, got to say, it looks fantastic out here tonight. And I like the promotion during the week as well, the social media stuff. It's really good, isn't it, what the clubs are doing these days with the social media?
Look, I think Facebook and, not so much the web page, but Facebook's fantastic media for all clubs, and Macron have been outstanding. They came up with the idea, they fostered the idea, and they supplied the kits, which is great.
Brilliant, excellent. All right, well, unless you've got anything else specifically you want to say?
All good, Benny. Good to catch up with you.
Yeah, good to share the pitch again with you. I'm normally on the left, you're on the right.
You are, mate. I think I made you look good.
Can I ask if he's a Man City supporter?
Just Benny.
He's a Chelsea supporter.
He also
that's
looks better
right.
than you tonight, actually, you can say. The
Yeah,
boys.
he's been working hard for a few years to try and keep up with me, and he's finally got there.
No, he looks better than
I
you.
used to kick the ball.
You got any questions?
Who was a better player, you or him?
We balanced each other out. We certainly kept up with the yellow card and red card tally, and he was on the right-hand side, I was on the left-hand side. So
Misunderstood.
If you could ask Jeff on my behalf, what would he like to see done now? The game is progressing with these live streams, with these scaffoldings, with the lights and the artificial pitches. What would he like to see as a next step in this league?
What would you like to see as the next step in the league? Now we've got all this, the live games, the streaming, the commentary, all the setup you've got here.
The new
what would be the next
pitches,
step? The pitches,
the lights,
everything that's happening as far as the game advancing.
Yeah, look, I think the pitches are a main criteria. I mean, we've seen the artificial pitches come in now. It's absolutely fantastic for everybody. The amount of use you can use them, that's certainly changed the way the game is played.
Yeah.
So, you're getting from 20 hours played to 80, 100 hours a week. Yeah. Streaming now is absolutely fantastic. And in saying that, I'd like to thank Sunset Scaffolds for the services.
Job. Goodness
me.
The boys want to stay the night. They've set up a bunk and everything.
We put a tarp up there, they can stay.
Yeah.
Keep them fed.
Yeah, thank you.
But look, I just think that what we're doing, we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
And we'll keep that going. We'll certainly benefit.
Excellent. Well, good luck, Jeff. We hope you get to stay up this season, and you've got a fantastic coach in Trimmers. I'm sure he'll be up for pro rata by now and then.
Yeah.
Got an application form for
we'll
long
see
service
We'll see how tonight goes.
Yeah,
we might be up for pro rata.
Well, I'll leave that one with you.
Okay. Thanks, Benny.
Thanks, Jeff.
Good on you, Benny Dale there, our boundary rider and the president of the Modbury Football Club, Jeff McCormack. And they do have some challenges. I mean, soccer in this country has challenges, and I think credit to them for bringing out such a good crowd tonight. The lights in the right spot. I don't know who designed that, but that's how it should be. The scaffolding, great prices. He's mentioned Sunset Scaffold Services. For the clubs that don't have this facility, please. It's very well priced. It's a great structure, and you'll be surprised actually at the price.
Yeah, no, fantastic job by the Modbury Jets, as Jeff McCormack said. They've been in the State League for a few seasons. Jason Trimboli's been there for 8 years, and he's got them finally back up and got them playing some good soccer last week. Today so far, or tonight, not as good as the last week, but still got the second half to play.
But it's good to see Jeff keeping it real as well, Rob, just, to be competitive. I thought he might have used the word survival, but he used the word competitive, which is great. And they're keeping it realistic. We're not going to be top 4, but we just want to be competitive and at least stay in this league for next season.
What about all these African players that are playing in our league? We see
it's fantastic.
We see the boys, the Torre boys, playing fantastic soccer for the Adelaide United squad. We saw them play in the NPL as well. There's a lot of boys from the African playing in our
exactly
division.
Right.
They are great players.
But you know what? I think the media, not that there's much mainstream media that follow it, but they've got to keep a lid on it. The lad played one good 10-minute spell, and they put him up there as the next Socceroo. Don't put too much pressure.
What about the pressure on the younger brother?
But this is what I'm saying.
There's even the younger one that say
take it easy.
They can all sign for an English Premier League club.
Yeah, that's take it easy is all I can say on that, because you're putting pressure on the kid. You're making yourself look a little bit stupid.
You've got to crawl before you walk.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, but look, nevertheless, as you said, it's a good thing.
You got Kerr playing today, and Yemba, and I'm very impressed with Daniel up front as well. So great players.
I think you'd be very happy of how many recent NPL players are actually playing in the A-League, not only Adelaide United, but scattered across the A-League. So it shows the gap is closing, and these lads are semi-professional. They have daytime jobs. Some are still young enough to be studying. So this league is heading in the right direction. And as long as we're going like that,
how many NPL players are playing for Adelaide United?
Well,
and they are fifth on the table, aren't they?
A lot. Not forgetting to the Green Play Man of the Match tonight gets 2 reserve tickets, Rob, to the next Adelaide United home game, and that's against Western United FC. And they also get a $150 voucher to be used at Matisse Health and Fitness.
Have a guess who had a bit of a chat with us on the Facebook page.
Chat with you.
Blocker Wilson says, thanks for the love, boys. No problems, mate.
What'd you get him for Valentine's Day?
He's... nothing yet.
Okay.
Yet. I'm waiting for him to come back to South Australia.
Okay, Blocker. You got a fan in the pepper, and that's for sure. Interesting second half. How do you see it? Parry was probably had the better of that first half.
I think so. I think Modbury opened up quite well and looked dangerous in spots, but I think Parry was probably had the upper hand in the first half. They've got some good players up front. I like the looks, as I said, of Carly Daniel. He looks very good. Aniyamba. We just love the way he plays as well. So they've got a good squad at the back line. Karen McNally and Wilson and Petre doing very well as well. So yeah, it's a good team. Isaac Mullen as well. Okay, I think we've got some time maybe to show you some first half highlights. So we'll take a short break. Players aren't too far away, but just not to put too much pressure on Jimbo, if we can maybe go to the halftime highlight show. Gee whiz, you're supposed to do that. Oh, sorry, was it?
Yeah. Well, players just about to get underway here for the second half. They were some of the first half highlights, and Rob coughing. But
sorry, buddy.
No, that's all right, mate.
I didn't realise you were on.
I did get you.
You normally say...
Mike's on.
Mike's on.
I normally do, but we ran out of time there. Good half-time chat there with the president, Jeff McCormack. Exciting times up here, and we're just about to get the second half underway. If you've just joined us, it's Para Hills in the red tonight. Going to the left of screen and Modbury in the QPR strip. Going to right of screen, and second half, the scoreline is 1-0 in favour of Para Hills. How will Modbury respond?
So Para Hills attacking the Golden Grove road end. There's a free kick to Modbury Jets. Left side of the park it is at the moment. Kerr gets a chip going. Clear by Para Hills. It looks like Modbury want to reply straight away.
Oof.
As a shot there by Mullen.
I think it was
Francesca.
No, Francesca, was it?
Off target.
As it goes over the far side. I'm sure it was Isaac Mullen.
I reckon
shot.
it was 10.
Well, he plays for Para Hills.
Oh, I've got the wrong. I knew that. Francesca.
So remember, Benny,
It's me.
how Rob said he's
Yes.
never wrong?
Yeah, I was going to.
Sorry.
I was going to leave that.
Never leave it.
I'll let you take that opportunity.
Thanks, Benny. So it is on the far side. I just had my glasses off, that's why. So it's in towards Modbury. Trying to find a play. That's Francesca. Working hard, Francesca. Looking for the switch. He was looking for player O'Doherty on the far side. Kerr. In the back lines it is at the moment. Doyle. Captain Doyle, right hand side. They're looking all right. Detroyer. I don't think Para Hills have touched it. They finally touched the ball. Now that was Mullen. Got it to Kamara. Chance for Para Hills if that went through. Wilkie was on. As Modbury have got it now. They're going to attack. Trying to get there is McGreevy. He'll run out of line, I reckon. No, he hasn't. But he's kicked it out for a throw into Para Hills.
We did the next best thing and keep it in the forward lines. Quickly taken. Farrell's there. Wilkie fouled. It's Modbury's first foul of the half. And they won a piece in the foul count, but on the scoreboard, it's Para Hills 1, Modbury 0, the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Para Hills now look to go deep into attack to the far side of the ground. Travaglione almost cleared by Pritchard. It'll come back at him. Farrell takes no prisoners. Now it's Detroyer up the line. Nice turn. One way then the other. And he ran out of line in the end. That was Miller.
And Zach Miller must have come on at half time.
Yes. So there's been a change. Zach Miller on. I wonder who's come off. There's a job for Benny Dale.
On to it, boys. I'm on to it.
Dispossessed. Play on, says the referee. Beat Doyle, the captain, to start the rebuild. Pritchard.
I reckon it's Radici.
You could be right.
Kerr back to Pritchard up the line. And the referees. That was very. Is that a foul?
So in the meantime, it is Doyle. Goes to Pollock.
Yeah, Radici off half time, boys.
Yep. Donny Pollock. Backhills it. Francesca's starting to get involved more in the second half as well. Ends up with Pritchard. Pritchard looking for McGreevy. Loses out. It's cleared here by McNally. Ends up with the player there in Marley McFall. It's cut out. Pritchard again. Short to Farrell. Back to Pritchard. Modbury Jets have really woken up in the second half. Pollock's been good. Goes backwards. Is that Farrell the back there?
Yep.
Was. Looking right hand side for Detroyer.
Good defending by Wilson.
And over the sideline for a throw in.
He's on the losing team at the moment, Farrell, but certainly up there for a candidate for man of the match, I think.
Yep.
Early days in this second half, of course.
So Modbury into attack near the corner flag. Miller gets the cutback, wins the corner. So immediate impact. Zach Miller wins his team a corner.
Where was Zach Miller from, Benny? Is that LA United as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the
Rings a
name
bell.
is a very familiar one. It's, I'd imagine it's one of the relatives of John Miller, the referee, and his sons. But I'd have to do some investigation on that one.
Yep.
So approaching 5 minutes of the second half on the Greenplay Australia time clock.
I think I'm thinking of Zach Waters. He's playing for Adelaide United. It might be the wrong one.
Modbury trailing 1-0 to Para Hills, but Modbury have the corner. Left foot in swing, a near post. Lit a flick on, didn't come off. And Para Hills come away with the ball now, going on a charge. Kamara looking for Daniel, but he ignores him, goes to the other side instead. Maybe the wrong option, and Farrell says thank you very much. And Modbury with a quick release on this occasion. Comes down a feet eventually. Comes broadcast side to Troyer. Short to Farrell, back to Detroyer. Goes further wide. Kerr inboard. Miller shoots, dips and weaves, and corner. Blimey.
Deflected on the way.
Let's see that on the replay. Who did it deflect off? No play near him. Oh, what do you think, Mr. Pepper?
The referee's in a better... There we go. Yeah, might have hit his arm.
Okay.
Zach Miller was at Modbury last year, boys.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Good homework, Ben.
So it is right-hand side. Who's taking this corner kick? It looks like Jesse Francesca. Swings it around. Chance. McGreevy got his head to it.
Mickey Doyle there.
Doyle, sorry.
Should have done better.
That's 3 goal attempts by Modbury in the first 6 minutes of the half. Great response by them. We'll see that. Oh, we saw that on replay.
Been known to score those in the past, Mickey.
Big strong player.
Is there a breeze down there? Maybe is it just up here we're getting it, Rob? The trees
I think it's
look
just
limp.
going this way.
Just coming, yeah. All right.
Maybe it's...
Have you got the Greenplay Australia Man of the Match envelope down there, Ben?
I sure do.
Good man.
Going to keep it too.
No, you won't.
So it goes up. He's been good. Oh, he'll be up there, Pritchard, if they win the game.
Good ball.
There's a chance for Para Hills. Daniel!
Great save.
Saved by the keeper. They gone back to Aniemba. And he's shot over the crossbar. So good chance here by Para Hills again.
Well, a few stats in that. Watching the replay, Daniel into the box. On target. Keeper had to save that. Parried it down. Aniemba. Just an awkward bounce there on the follow-up. Here's Daniel. Good work in the box. A few players around him just quietly. Great save. And then Aniemba with the follow-up way off target. Good signs by both teams in this early part of the second half. Pritchard now for Modbury on the far side.
Captain obvious here, but if Para Hills get another goal, it's going to be very, very tough work for Modbury to get back into this.
Captain obvious, I like that.
Farrell, is he playing back now, is he?
He's doing a really good
covering.
job just screening in front of that back four, isn't he?
So they go out right-hand side of the park. Doyle, the captain. Turns that's a free kick.
Third one of the half,
Detroit.
thanks to Greenplay Australia.
Shorter version of Louis.
No, that was Wilson.
No, Detroit, I'm saying.
Oh, right.
Got
Wilson with the infringement, though.
So left-hand side of the park, it is for Modbury. In trouble, player goes down.
Gee.
Kerr.
4 fouls again already for...
Quickly taken, though. Pritchard to Kerr. Kerr with the ball. Right-hand side of the park. Goes to Captain Doyle. And they go into attack. McGreevy was there. And the Ember was going to win it. They're both pulling at each other. And the Ember had his shirt.
Oh, stupid.
And he swung at him.
He did too, right in front of...
Is he going to be in trouble for that?
It's erupting down with this. Definitely getting a bit fiery.
You're an idiot, number 14.
Theo Wilkie gets the 4th yellow card for Para Hills. Right in front of our commentary position. Here it comes on the replay. Needless foul, just some afters there. So McGreevy puts him into the fence just about.
With the connected, that would have been sent off.
Yeah, but
attempted miss. No card.
Aniemba should have been sent off
for attempt.
For his attempt at swing. Well, he swung and missed. Lucky he missed, but he swung. And that here it is on replay, I think. Watch this. No, it was just that you didn't see it on there, but prior to that, there was a swing. Swing and a miss, as they say in cricket.
Very
so
lucky.
That's 4 yellow cards for Para Hills, is it?
Sure is.
They'll be in trouble. And the Emperor, now he's in trouble.
Well, this is his second yellow. He's gone.
No, he didn't get a yellow.
Kamara that got the yellow in the first half. He was lucky.
Didn't get a yellow. He should have got a yellow.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He's the only one with a gap. Now there's no gap in mine. 5 in a row. 9, 10, 11, 13 and 14 have all got yellow cards. So Parahills, cheap, numerous fouls.
I was actually just about to say for Goodwin keeping the cards in his pocket was probably a good thing unless it was really obvious, because there's no doubt there will be a second yellow at some point in the next 5 or so minutes if things don't settle down.
Well, Modbury Jets no cards to speak of, and Parahills 5.
And it'd be crazy to throw it away with a 1-0 lead. They've just got to stay disciplined.
That's right.
So Modbury Jets, it'll be Doyle.
Theo incredibly quiet on the sideline though. Wouldn't you be telling him exactly that?
I don't think he's too happy with his boys at the moment.
They could throw away a 1-0 lead. Modbury now with a chance. The captain to put it into the box. That's exactly where it goes. Too close to the keeper.
Yeah. Too close.
And an easy take in the end for Kelly.
So Kelly, the keeper, puts it on the ground. Gee. Player was trying to get to Australia.
Miller.
That was Zach Miller.
Jeez, he's giving him something. Oh!
What is going on here?
It's like they're going to try and throw the game away.
I reckon. It's ended up with Kamara.
Could have been a bit of
It's
theatrics
offside.
by Farrell too. Just got up very quickly.
Just can't put yourself in that position though, can you? Yeah.
He's going to get a yellow card.
So that's 6 yellow cards, and who's that? The
Blocker
recipient?
Wilson's brother. Isn't it?
Theo trying to get the message across to his captain McNally just to settle things down a bit.
I think it's Marley McFall.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay, sorry, boys.
Marley McFall with a 6th yellow card for Parahills. So the odds of finishing with 22 are diminishing as Modbury now chip the ball forward. This man's given him something since he's come on.
He has, hasn't he?
Twisting and turning. Miller taking it to the byline. McNally hot on his hammer. Gets the cut
Oh,
back.
look at that.
He's there to meet it, and just a little bit high there for Kurt.
Gee, where has he been?
On the bench.
Exactly.
To be, is it Captain Obvious?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Good one.
Still Modbury on the charge.
They've just lifted another leg, haven't they?
Francesca short. Detroyer in the box field.
Oh.
Leon says the referee. Good call, I think.
Do you think so?
Yes, absolutely. I think the
But
player
he's
made
got his
more of
arms
it.
on him. He's
No.
gotta be careful.
I think the replay just came up on screen for you guys. Here it comes.
Giving the referee a bit to think about
Too
at
much
the moment.
theatrics there by
See?
Detroit. No, he
You
just
saw
touched
it,
him.
but
No,
he still got his arm on. It's dangerous.
It's not a non-contact sport, Rob.
Understood, but it's still a bit dangerous doing that.
Yes,
he's got a yellow
given
card.
he's given the referee a decision to make.
100%.
And I think the referee made the right
Correct.
decision on that
But
occasion.
it's still dangerous, I'm saying.
True. I
So-
agree with you.
The Modbury with a throw-in. They're going to score because they are going crazy at the moment.
Parahills are trying everything to...
Well, he's grabbing him.
Oh,
Who's
that's-
grabbing who?
Oh, that's stupid. The captain
They both
too.
grabbed each other.
How's that not a yellow card? Excuse my ignorance, but how's that not a yellow card? Watch this if this isn't Doc Obvious. Look at that, round the neck.
Captain Doc got this.
It's round the neck. What the hell is going on here?
This game's gone crazy. What is wrong with these people? Anyhow, play on. Petrie gets it in. Ends up he's got knocked over just about.
Let's see who gets sent
Ends
off
up with
first.
Kamara. Right hand side, good ball too. Right hand side. Marley McFall goes in. Chance for Parahills. Back post is Wilkie. Wilkie controls it. Looking for Aniemba. Oh, does a pirouette brilliantly.
And wins the
wins
corner.
himself the corner kick.
Did well there,
Good
Wilkie.
play by Parahills.
What is going on with this game? It's lack of concentration, that's for sure. But anyway, to the referee's credit, he's kept the lid on it thus far. At Smith Partners Stadium, Entertainment Plus.
Just got to bottle that enthusiasm a little bit, don't they? Parahills there. They
Do it on the floor, yeah.
obviously
do it on
looking
the
to
game.
try and get that second goal, but at the same time, just a bit more control there.
So Parahills now with the corner kick. Their first of the half, right foot in swinger, very well weighted, but headed away, not convincingly, not out of the danger zone. It's going to come back at him. Daniel with the shot, charged down.
Yeah,
Now
chance.
Modbury come away with it.
Yeah, living dangerously at the back, aren't they, Modbury?
Good chance for Parahills. And this game in the balance, even though Para Hills lead 1-0.
Lindsay Patterson saying, is the ref blind?
No, he's actually not. He's keeping a good lid on it, and he
Yeah,
can't have.
that, it was only the one with Doyle. I think it deserved.
Also, Aniemba there could have.
Yeah, could have.
If he saw him swing, I'm sure he would have been sent off. And the
So
referee.
you're saying it should be a red card attempted swing?
Well, for the swing,
Yeah,
that's a
agree
yellow
with that,
card.
yeah.
He didn't connect, otherwise it would have been straight red.
Straight red, yeah.
And the referee hasn't got eyes in the back of his head, and he wasn't. He was blindsided. But then, what are the assistants doing?
Well, yeah, we're being straight in front of the assistants.
That's exactly right. This guy here should have seen it.
So Modbury, little bit of a dance. Donnie Pollock on the far side.
Is it?
Doing the 1-2-zy. There's a throw in there by Modbury Jets, left side of the park. Goes in. Over the sideline it goes. You hearing some voices in the background?
Yeah, it's probably the ambient. It's just the effects. Benny's mic getting
off and behind.
The grumblings. In the,
It's Para Hills with the ball on that far side. Trying to go into attack, looking for Daniel. In the way is Captain Doyle. Keeper did well, right hand side. Ends up with Francesca. Detroit was there as well as it goes to Pritchard. Cocker was there. Good ball. Chance for Modbury through Pollock. He's had a good game. Chance again. Should have done better there. Trying that was McGreevy, I reckon.
You're right. So goal attempt on target for Modbury. It's their fourth of the half.
Getting good length with the ball there. It was Jasper Kelly. As again, I've got to give it to Donnie Pollock. He's worked hard. Goes out. Chance for Modbury. McGreevy just couldn't quite get there. Well done.
Travaglione, good intercept.
Defence, Travaglione, but conceives the corner kick.
McGreevy just watching on the replay, almost ready to pull the trigger, and Travaglione, to his credit, read it best and had to be precise with that in the box. So corner to Modbury. Their third of the half. Right foot in swinger from the far side. Plenty of hoop shirts in the box. Bit of a nudge. Miller couldn't control it. Oh, sliding challenge. Studs up. Gets away with it. Still Miller. Good turn.
He's a terrier.
Gets the cut back. Had to be dealt with. And Petrie puts it out.
Doesn't stop, doesn't he? Just keeps going. Well done, Zach Miller.
He's had a great impact since he's come on. And another corner to Modbury.
Why can't the coverage help out with VAR calls?
They wouldn't trust us.
Own mini VAR. Help them out. That's from Daniel Ambrosi.
Well, we had the PRP last week, but we've lost Bombers, so it's...
We can call the referee to come and have a look.
Bombers producing with Jim, sitting next to Jim, getting his stripes. This could be a first touch, Benny Dale.
Yeah. I was thinking about it.
Out of play.
He's directing at the moment. He's on the buttons.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well done, Bomber.
Well done. Jeez. Didn't even know. That's how good the transition is. Is that right?
That's what he said.
Let me have a quick look.
As it goes.
Nah, Jimbo's on there yet. Bomber's
by
doing
Pritchard.
some other stuff. He's on the keyboard.
Kirk. Chance. McGreevy. Can he get there? Well done, player there. That was Petrie, I think. Did well.
He had to be precise as well.
And into the arms of the keeper there. Jasper Kelly. Big long kick over the sideline for a throw in.
Daniel, ref, time! Daniel, time!
Para Hill's making a change here, boys.
Daniel! Daniel!
So Para Hill looks like Chick Woober.
To wait.
It's going to be coming on.
Probably heard Theo calling for the referee. Why isn't the assistant
I will take
communicating?
I will take Aniemba off.
Well, he's got 6 on yellow cards here, so...
You think he'll take one of them off?
Is the sub being made?
Not as yet.
Intending to.
Oh,
Yeah. Good coaching. I would have taken him off.
So Aniemba off.
Yep.
And who came on?
Chuck Woober, I think.
Chuck Wilbury. Who?
Chick Woober.
Chuck Woober.
Luca Chikwuba.
Chick Woober.
So Para Hills still hold a 1-0 lead on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. We've played almost 20 minutes of the second half on the Green Play Australia time clock. They're into attack. Para Hills, heavy touch. Modbury need to deal with it and will. Detroit switches the play. Oh, Travaglione, fresh airy. Could have been a cheap turnover, but in the end, they win a throw-in. So just going around the grounds, it's a full time. Raiders drawing with Campbelltown 0-0. Good result for the Raiders. And
good recovery after last week's result, that's for sure. Raiders,
yeah.
And Crawdon's still going with Adelaide United Youth at 0-0. And here, obviously, 1-0 as a chance.
Chickwoopa.
Para Hills, tip of their 18-yard box. A layoff, a 1-2. Attempted, didn't come off. Wilkie, but now might come to help. He does. Wilkie, tip of the box, centres it. Chance for a shot. Comes and hits the crossbar. Great shot. Isaac Mullen. That was a beauty. Watch this on replay. Mullen from distance, bang. Hit the crossbar.
It was dipping, but not enough.
The wind just dies off too.
So Karen Griffiths, a keeper from Modbury Jets. Centre of the ground it goes. Good header there by Isaac Mullen.
So just what he needed, I think. Just get a bit of confidence himself. He's a young lad.
He knows how to
pressure
crack
on his
too,
shoulders.
yeah. So again, Griffiths, drop kick, nice kick too. Player goes down. Also Kamara going down. Interference. Zach Miller not happy. He's come on with full of fire, isn't he?
Miller.
Oh, Zach Miller just gave Kamara a bit of a shove. He's taking no prisoners.
Petrie just stepping in, doing the security work.
So Jasper Kelly sends it out right-hand side of the park. Marley McFall was there. Goes down, that's a free kick.
So Modbury getting a little bit untidy. That's their fourth foul this half.
Nathan Farrell committing the foul.
Sturt Lions still leading against West Torrens Colour 2-0 thanks to Green Play Australia.
Theo just making the comment that Modbury's fouls going unpunished in the card tally.
Could have been there.
No, I don't think they're yellow.
Yeah.
Para Hills have just given away some cheap yellow cards tonight. Totally unnecessary for a team leading 1-0.
6 yellow cards. Gosh.
Revenue raising for the Federation. Left foot, free kick, Para Hills.
It's dipping.
Just over the bar.
Maybe a poker night at Para Hills tomorrow night with all the cards they've got.
Oh, he's doing the comedy, Rob. I've got a new threat.
That was Marley McFall with that shot. I saw the replay. Was dipping, but not enough. As it is, Para Hills just seem to be taking the ascendancy, haven't they?
Yeah.
At the moment.
It's dangerous.
Starting to go to Daniel. Chance. Is that Chickwoopa?
Yep.
Just couldn't quite get there. It's cleared here by Modbury. So here comes
the sandwich.
Zach Miller. Watch out. I'm on my way. Gets a terrible ball straight to Travaglione. Here they go. This is McNally.
Good ball.
Captain goes to Chickwoopa. Left side of the park. He'll go one way then the other, I reckon. Oh, he passes it off. Terrible pass. Miller to Kerr. Kerr switches play. Left side of the park. Modbury Jets. Francesca. Kerr was on the other side of the park. Pritchard goes short to Doyle. Detroit. Back to Pritchard. He goes short to Farrell. Francesca, can he get the pass going? Was intercepted there by Wilson.
A little bit of inexperience.
That's gone over the sideline for a throw-in.
Yeah, the thought was good, but the execution lacked a little bit from Kurt.
It's a low percentage pass, though, really, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
just on the verge of your attacking third, you could create something.
Daniel under pressure, almost gets sandwiched.
Body well, didn't
Big boy being held. Farrell again, walking the tightrope. Just a foul, says the referee. It's Modbury's fifth of the half. They still trail 1-0. Played almost 25 minutes of this second half on the Green Play Australia time clock. Free kick taken by Kamara into the box, headed away by Pritchard. As far as Pollock now, he comes commentary side to Kerr, back to Pollock. Pollock going for a run, a few red shirts in front of him, did well to evade two. Gets the ball wide, Francesco back to Pollock. Shot comes across, in the end it was Kerr, and well held by the keeper.
He got the winner last week, didn't he, Kerr?
He did, yeah.
This is more centering for McGreevy, but it got
I
by
think
the
he should have
keeper.
cracked it from there.
Should have been more selfish, you reckon, Rob?
Just go for it.
Talking to Mickey Doyle during the when the NPL All-Stars team got together, and he mentioned Kerr. He believes he's got the ability to go to the next level.
Croydon Kings have scored against Adelaide United Youth. Croydon Kings 1-0 up over Adelaide United Youth. 70 minutes gone thanks to Green Play Australia.
So Modbury Jets in the defence. Captain Doyle with Pritchard. They do clear it, but over the line it goes. Will be a throw-in.
Tonight's game proudly brought to you by Velo. Round 2 action of the NPL SA, live from Smith Partners Stadium.
Taken in front of us by James Wilson, brother of Blocker. He's watching the game as well.
First time, second half you've mentioned.
Big hello to Blocker. As it goes all the way back to the keeper. And Kelly switches play. Also there was Wilkie.
Could have been a head knock. Referee should be
just going down on his haunches.
Yep. Clash of heads. Has anyone here seen Kelly? K-E-W-Y. Remember that commercial? Anyone?
No.
Might show my age again.
Yes. What was it?
Can't
What
remember,
product-
but
what product
I
was
don't
it?
know, but I remember the jingle. Has anyone here seen Kelly's K-E-W-Y? That was a commercial, but Jimbo would know it.
It was obviously had a big impact on you over the years, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, the song did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to take him home after.
Jimbo, help me out, mate. What was the product?
He doesn't know either.
Throw him from Para Hills into the box. They'll win a corner. They're looking for that security of a second goal.
I think he said Kelly Star Employment Agency. No?
It doesn't ring a bell. I thought it was something like garages or verandas. I reckon it's garages and verandas or something like that. Anyway, Para Hills Knights, far side of the ground. Bit dark in that corner there. You're right, Rob. Right foot out swinger for the Knights. Very central, headed away, out of danger. Momentarily it'll come back at him. Kamara from distance goes the shot, but charged down by the captain Doyle. He should retrieve and clear. Does. Francesco under pressure. Mullen it is, sorry. No, I was right the first time.
What was that?
I've got to get the right team.
Doing
a peppercelli.
Doing a peppercelli, yeah.
Well, I introduced myself as Rob Peppercelli last week, so I got an each way bet.
You said Paul Peppercelli.
Yeah, sorry, Paul Peppercelli. Just in case I make mistakes.
The brother of
Peppercelli
Rob.
brother.
The brother of Rob. As it goes right hand side. Kerr. Love to see him when he scores a goal. As he goes left side of the park. Pritchard goes out. It was Jesse Francesca. Left side of the park. They go short again. Francesca's there again. He'll look for Kerr. Kerr's with the ball. Got past play. He's got that first yellow card.
Good night, Charlie.
There you go. There's the red.
He got straight red.
No, yellow. Second yellow. Half of them.
Who's this, McNally?
Marley McPhail, I think.
Oh, that's
Yep,
right.
Marley McFall.
Yep. Gee, crazy challenge. Look, he was going nowhere to the byline. Theo must be very upset with that. That's just silly and cheap.
There's the first one.
Silly and cheap. Going nowhere. Well, probably even going out. Just had salt into the wounds.
Got the choir in the background.
Yep.
Adelaide United youth team. One of the people saying that Toro, is he playing for the Reds? Youth team, or is he playing in Victoria?
So free kick to Modbury into the box. Can they get the equaliser? It's there. There it is. And it's McGreevy scoring the equaliser for the Modbury Jets. And that's salt into the wounds.
Unbelievable. Good ball. Player gets sent off. And Modbury score the goal to equalise.
Cheap free kick it came from.
Nice free kick it was, though.
Beautiful free kick, well weighted. McGreevy gets his head on it. Bit of shoulder maybe. Keeper flat-footed. And there's your equaliser.
Great header.
30 minutes gone, and you would imagine the momentum now will be with Modbury.
75th, Paul?
Yep. As they come now. Para Hills down to 10 men. Modbury with a tail between their legs, and McGreevy maybe looking for a second. Has to be policed out. Chips are back in board. Miller's been a thorn in their side this second half. That's a foul. Cheap by Pollock. Para Hills to take the relieving free kick. So we had the odds on not finishing with 22, and that was a
going to happen.
Heavy favourite.
Too many yellow cards.
And needless, that free kick, and it resulted in a goal and a sending off.
So Kelly gets it out. Now Para Hills got to try and hang on to this draw, or would they go for the win? With 10 men, reduced to 10 men.
What do you do as a coach, Benny? Try go the draw?
There's probably a reason why I'm on the sidelines, guys, but to be honest, you'd want to block it up and try to maybe try and catch them on the counter if you could. But I mean, they've held out really well defensively up until that point, and Modbury was struggling to get into that attacking third. So wouldn't change too much defensively, but maybe just clear under pressure a little bit more. Don't play into tight areas.
Francesco got it out to Pollock. Pollock backwards to Farrell. Farrell switches play. It's right on the ground. I've liked Francesco's game. He's been involved a lot more as well. So there's been a few good players tonight. Doing a dance on the board at the moment. I want to just play keepies off at the moment. Now Francesco.
Beautiful
looking
ball.
for the eye of the need. A great ball. Can he get to it? And he's won himself a corner kick. Was that Zach Miller going for that?
This Miller guy's been great since he's come on.
He's added vigour without getting a yellow card.
Exactly. He's had energy and he's curbed his enthusiasm to the right places.
Is that Pollock taking the corner
Right
kick?
foot in swinger. Comes now. Francesco shoots. Off target. But the deflection in, and it's number 5. Can you believe it? Daniel Pritchard, the defender, scores. Daniel Pritchard from Modbury gets the second. And they're capitulating Para Hills, possibly. 78th, Rob.
So Pritchard scores.
Watch this on the replay. Right foot in swinger, well floated. Francesco with the left foot off the side of the boot. He'll take that as an assist. And Pritchard with a great finish for a defender.
Harry was looking to make a change, but it's more look like an attacking option. I don't know if they're trying to get back.
Pritchard will be up there in the man of the match award.
Absolutely. He's played well in defence and he's kicked a ripper goal from a interesting assist from Francesco off the side of the boot.
And he's played well too, Francesco.
And Modbury take the deserved lead. Well, you had the halftime interview.
They had the game in their hand, didn't they?
But they always look vulnerable because of their lack of discipline. And now they are in attack. Can they salvage a point? Modbury looking to kill it off.
He's played well in the second half too, Detroit.
The referee's seen something. Infringement. And the scoreboard boys are happy with that.
So Trimmers.
Might want to tell them they're actually impeding the scoreboard there, Benny.
I think I'll leave that to you. You're closer.
So that's their 8th foul of the half.
So it's Farrell. Takes the free kick deep into attack. Looking for Miller. He's going to run onto this just about. He's going to crack it and does so.
Well, I don't know about crack it. It's almost a back pass.
It was a shot, wasn't it? You got to pencil that in. Anyhow, the ball in the meantime. Captain Doyle to Farrell. They've combined well, haven't they?
Offside flag up against
McGreevy. The offside to McGreevy.
Just looking a little bit more confident now, aren't they? A little bit more settled now, Modbury. This obviously, again,
Para Hills
the
down
territory, 2-1 up.
Home turf.
Here's the change for Para Hills.
Against 10 men.
Alton Dag coming on.
Recruited from Sturt Lions, Alton Daggs coming on.
Spent the last 2 seasons at Sturt. Adelaide United Youth before that.
Carly Daniel off. So Going
Fair
Rob.
play to Theo. He's going for it. Wants to try and get something out of this game, rescue something. There's no point sitting back now.
Kelly with a free kick goes deep into the attacking half. Comes down. There's a chance for Parry Hills. Shot charged down there by Mullen. And Modbury come away with the ball. Pollard on the far side. Wants to release, but it turned over. So Parry Hills back to their keeper.
Got to give it to Pollock. Normally a striker. He's played well in midfield.
Odds and Dag, first touch, goes backwards. Travaglione up the line. Asking a bit there. Excuse me. I think that's is that captain on the far side? Yes, it is, I think. McNally.
Oh, Isaac Mullen that was, boys. McNally's number 4. He's just sitting at the back here.
Roger that.
But they really need Mullen, Kamara. Really,
So throw in taken in by Parry Hills.
Get more involved.
Chance for Parry Hills, a fresh area there. I think it was Mullen there. It was. He was hoping for a free kick.
Free kick against Parry Hills. It's their 9th of the half. 21 in total.
Might have been a high boot then. So it'll be the Modbury Jets keeper, Kieran Griffiths. Put him into attack. Zach Miller up front. Going towards him. In the way, it's McNally, the captain. Play going down, free kick.
So Theo,
Kamara.
just watching on replay, it's a foul for sure, but Theo will be saying, how come they haven't got any yellow cards and we have?
He certainly asked that question on a number of occasions down here.
And in fairness to the referee, I think he's got him right on every occasion.
Yeah, hard game to officiate. He's done well.
Yeah, Daniel Goodwin is a good referee.
So he looks to come
Modbury
on.
making their change.
Centofanti to come on. Brendan Centofanti for
played with Campbelltown.
Francesca coming off.
Oh, I got to give it. Well done, Francesca. I want to take it in off.
Great assist for the second goal.
Oh, yeah, a bit off the side of the boot.
Oh, just a little bit.
But full of vigour. I like this game. So Parry Hills with a free kick. Captain McNally. Keeper did well to punch it. Ooh,
That's
Mullen.
optimistic.
He loves those shots from outside. Might have gone on the road, that one.
Well, interestingly enough, that's their 6th goal attempt, Parry Hills, this half. 3 on target, 3 off target. And Modbury have had 5 goal attempts. 3 off target, 2 on target.
So what are you trying to say?
Well, Parry Hills have had more scoring opportunities.
One more.
Still more. 1, 100, it's more, isn't it?
Not 100 more.
Oh, well, it's
Only
1
more.
or 100 is
Okay,
more.
Okay, it's more. But not much more.
You'll get these
That's what I'm trying to
meaningless
say.
debates, Benny, during the season. So look forward to it, mate.
So
Might chip in every now and again.
into attack they go.
Please do.
Over the sideline it is. Modbury Jets, I think only Benny Dale picked Modbury Jets.
Yes.
You went for a draw, didn't you,
I
Paul?
went for the draw, yes.
I had it one.
So did I. Until they player
Till
through.
the player got sent off.
Yeah.
As it goes on Modbury right hand side.
This guy's played well since he's come on, Miller.
It's giving him a spark.
He has.
Gee, I don't know what that was.
Into the arms of the keeper.
So strong, so fast.
Kelly. Can he get the long ball? The way it was Doyle. Left side of the park. O'Doherty.
So, Rob, we're at 84 gone in the game. Your Green Play Man of the Match nomination.
At this stage, Pritchard. We'll wait another 5 minutes. I'm not sure what you guys.
Oh, that shot charged down, cleared by Centofanti. Oh, that could have been handball by McNally.
Mullen's
the
played
referee.
well too, hasn't he?
Inboard. Alton Tongue, that's
Offside.
offside, all right, against Parry Hills. That's their first one of this half. They had one in the first half, one in the second half, thanks to Green Play Australia. Those stats.
We could give it to Zach Miller for his one half.
I tell you what, that's not as crazy as it sounds.
No one stood out in the first half, did they? So
No.
Correct.
certainly
And he's
had
just
the influence.
he's
Oh,
sparked.
Pritchard stood out in the first half.
Yeah, he was
That's
solid.
why I'm leaning towards him. didn't he?
Oh,
You liked him the first half?
but this, when I look at a man of the match, I look at someone who's changed the game or someone who's had a big influence. And I think this Miller fella has, albeit only 45 minutes, but it's been an impact that no one else has had on this game in my view.
Kamara with the ball for Para Hills. Can they get this equaliser? Running onto the ball on the right-hand side.
Good
play going down. This could be a yellow card. First one.
I almost thought good challenge,
Is
but
that
obviously
Farrell?
not.
Another change for Modbury.
Looks like a Farrell.
19 it was.
No, they got the yellow
O'Doherty.
card.
O'Doherty.
Oh, O'Doherty.
Tommy Viet getting ready to come on. Kerr looking... No, he's going off the other side.
So Thomas Viet, son of Carl Viet, assistant coach of Adelaide United, who played tomorrow night against Melbourne Victory. Croydon still 1-0 up over Adelaide United, and Sturt still 2-0 up over West Torrens Buchanan State League 1. Those score updates thanks to Green Play Australia.
Boys, talking about the player that's made the biggest impact in this second half, I think the biggest impact was just that little bit of undisciplined period there for Para Hills, wasn't it?
100%.
So
That's
free
what's
kick for
happened.
Para Hills. Can they maybe snare a point from this? And the keeper saved. Had to save. It's a corner. Well, that's a goal attempt. On target, mind you. And that was saved.
That 5-minute spell of just had such
Ill
a
discipline,
negative
yeah.
impact. Of, you're in control of the game, 1-0 up, away from home, Northern Derby, and a bit of a brain fade.
Right foot out, swing it. Not a good corner. Miller should deal with it. Does. Clears the danger.
So the ball's on the right-hand side, got in the wrong spot.
Oh, sorry.
The pirouette there was Kamara.
I might have to start wearing my glasses. Seriously,
so.
man, I can't see these numbers.
Here they go, Modbury. Can he take a further lead? Goes to Mill. If he scores,
I'll give it
we
to
might
him.
give it to him.
Oh.
And the keeper's done well, though.
I did do well there.
And Kelly chesting it down quite neatly there. It was a Modbury defence. That was Doyle. Good turn by Chickawooba. Player goes down.
Is that a free kick? Because I reckon Mickey Doyle was on his knees here. Watch this. He went down. Bit of a rugby. Here we go. Bang. Stuck out there. That's a free kick.
Yeah.
Is it another free kick or a throw-in?
No, throw-in.
Jeez.
It's a long throw. Wilson, James Wilson.
So you made it. Altentag work hard on that.
A bit of a waste there.
Yep.
Cleared. Goes to McGreevy. He didn't mean to do that, I think. It almost worked out well. It'll be cleared by the Para Hills defence. Captain McNally.
Good turn.
And player goes down. Is he in trouble with this one?
O'Doherty. I reckon he might because he's already got a yellow.
Ooh, referee
Let's
thought about it.
I think O'Doherty was a player that got fouled on that occasion.
Let's have a look at this. Yeah, he did get tripped up after the clearance. You're right, Benny. Good eyes.
That was Wilkie, don't
I've got your glasses down here, Paul.
Yeah, I was going to say you can see who the youngest of the crew is.
That was Wilkie in trouble, not...
Was it? I thought it was...
No, it was Traveloni.
I was a
Pretty
Traveloni.
sure it's Traveloni.
Oh, yeah, for Parrott, but I thought O'Doherty was down,
Yes.
clipped the feet, but he was the one who was fouled as Ben Doe rightly so picked up. So we're approaching 89 minutes in this game. Modbury 2-1 up, and against 10 men, Para Hills having a player sent off, and that was Marley McFall, who failed in that awful challenge that gave away the free kick. That got him a red card and got Modbury on level terms. So that was a triple header.
So it is on the far side.
So Adelaide United Youth have equalised. 1-1 with Croydon Kings. And
playing.
Sturt Lion have gone 3-0 up over Burkalla thanks to Green Play Australia.
So here they go into attack. Modbury looking for Miller. Chance, a shot!
Great
Good
save.
save there by the keeper.
Who shot that?
Kelly.
Nice
Who
shot.
shot that? Was that
Pollock.
Donny?
Yeah.
Pollock?
Yep.
Yeah, he's played well
Nice
too.
volley.
Good Lord, that was from distance. Angle against him. Keeper did very well. Great action. Well captured by the camera boys upstairs. And Donny Pollock there. First time volley. Almost getting the goal of the game. Modbury in no hurry to take this corner kick, obviously. 2-1 up as we approach the 90-minute mark. of this game, live from Smith Partners Stadium. Round 2 action thanks to Velo. And Miller, look at Miller just making a nuisance of himself. Goal kick.
Should have taken the corner kick.
Who are you going to give the Green Play Australia Man of the Match award to, mate?
I still like Pritchard, but you can go for a vote, both of you.
Benny?
I think 1.5 is not enough.
Yeah, no, I agree, but that's why I'm not going to dispute your decision.
Farrell's been a little bit quieter in the second half. I liked his first half, but
Wilson, next to him, next to him.
Yeah, that's a fair call too. And that'll be a corner kick to Para Hill. So this is their last roll of the dice. Well, last 30 seconds into extra time, maybe not. Third corner of the half. Down to 10 men, Para Hills.
Coming up.
Oh, he's crazy. There's still 2.5 minutes to go. Short corner taken, now chipped into the box. Deep back post. Oh! Missed kick there by number 6, I think the substitute. Alton tag, and that's a foul and a yellow card to boot.
Who's that?
I don't know.
it's Isaac Mullen again.
Is it? Or is it the captain? I think
no, McNally's making his way back to the halfway line. He's safe.
Well, Mullins
had a yellow card.
Well, they'll be down to 9. Right.
There you have it.
Silly fouls.
Very undisciplined at the moment.
Gee whiz. Para Hills, even at 2-1 with that corner, could have almost equalised, and this is what they do. Can I have a look at that again, Jim, that foul? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, silly.
Yeah,
Silly foul.
He knew he was gone, didn't he?
Yeah, but why there, Rob, of all places, in defence? You're on a yellow.
Oh, they were in attack.
Oh.
They were in attack. So.
Coronavirus.
As it goes over the halfway line.
Thanks, Jimbo, get sponsorship from Specsavers.
Yeah. He needs it. He's got glasses, he doesn't wear them.
Why?
They're just got to be careful now.
Why, that wasn't a foul? What are you talking about with the glasses?
You said in defence.
Oh, in defence?
In their attack. That's okay.
Yeah, Modbury in defence.
Yeah, Modbury's defence.
Yeah.
So Modbury with the ball. Oh, Pollock's been up there. It's almost, who are we going to go for man of the match?
I thought the whistle blew then, and so did the scoreboard fellas.
It was just possessed in the second half, wasn't it?
They thought it was a full-time whistle, but it's not.
Paul, who are you favouring man of the match?
Oh, look, I'm not going to dispute any of yours. I haven't really seen a standout, in all honesty. Apart an impact player was Miller, but you can't give it to a guy that's just had it 45 minutes. Yeah, I can't disagree with any of your decisions.
Just go back, Farrell. You're winning. Why would you want to give a card? Benny, you happy for Pritchard?
And there he is. He scored the goal that maybe turned the momentum in favour of Modbury. Great in defence.
Yeah, look, I
can't disagree with that.
Come on, boys, switch on.
So Kamara switches play.
Is it still only 2-1? Just
yes. Para Hills reduced to 9 men. So many yellow cards. It was always going to happen.
3.5 minutes of extra time has gone, boys. Where's this time come from?
Why are they grabbing each other?
They might like each other.
Oh, they're all right. So Para Hills with a throw-in. Dying seconds of the game. Modbury leading 2-1. Up they go. Farrell's been tough. Up in the air. Kamara trying to win it. Does win it. Goes one way, then the other. Goes into attack. Chance for Para Hills with 9 men. No, they can't get to it. It's gone over the goal line for a goal kick. Referee.
At least a minute to go, the assistant referee saying. At least a minute to go.
Gee whiz. That'll bring us up to 50. So Modbury 2-1 up. Para Hills down to 9 men. Justified result in my view over the 90 minutes. Lack of discipline costing Para Hills. McNally gets his head on it. Comes down to feet. He's been serviceable. Ball up, still a chance.
Offside.
And offside flag up. Third. That's the second one against Para Hills this half. Thanks to
Modbury
Green
chance to make it back-to-back wins.
Who told you another minute? Where'd you hear that?
I heard the assistant referee tell Carl Maynard, the assistant coach for Modbury, but that was 60 seconds ago now.
So we've played 50 minutes of this second half, so your 5 extra are up and over.
I'd say this is the last kick of the game.
Yep.
Yes, Mum, Pritchard. Everyone's agreeing with Pritchard as the man of the match.
Still going.
Para Hills clear the ball too high. Modbury in defence. And Detroit make sure that goes out onto OG Road or wherever it is out here. Golden Grove Way. Throw into Para Hills as we've played 5.5 minutes of extra time. Where has this come from?
Got a long throw,
Not too
McNally,
sure.
so it'll be interesting.
Could they steal it at the death? Modbury deal with it, clear it, and that is that. There's your final whistle. Modbury running out victors, 2-1 in the Northern Derby here, round 2. All thanks to Velo. And I got to say, Theo has got his first point of call is to sort out the discipline of Para Hills Knights, because the boys played all right.
Zach Miller just pats him. You don't need to do that, Zach Miller. You won the game.
Yeah, a lot of feel.
He patted Kamara on the head.
Yeah, a lot of
That's
feel
not
in this
on.
gear, I know.
Just you won the game.
There's
no point.
Shake hands. If you're going to do it the gentlemanly way, do it. If you're not going to do it that way, don't do it. But anyway, some stats for you, boys. Some Green Play Australia stats before Benny talks to the Green Play Australia man of the match. And Modbury Jets, well, they had, see if I can add up, 10 goal attempts, 5 on target, 5 off target. They had 7 corners in the game. They conceded 17 fouls. Para Hills, they had 12 goal attempts, 7 on target, 5 off target. 5 saves by the keeper and 4 saves by the keeper for Modbury Jets. Para Hills 5 saves by the keeper. And they had 3 corners, Para Hills, in the game, and they had conceded 21 fouls in that game. Yellow cards, well, blimey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which led to 2 red cards. Very ill-disciplined, and I think he's mic'd up, headphones on, and we'll go down to our Green Play Australia man of the match with Benny Dale. We've got Daniel Pritchard.
Daniel Pritchard, congratulations.
Yeah, cheers, man. One sort of tough game out there, plenty of yellow cards and pretty physical, but glad to get the win.
Definitely a second half of Trimmers. What do you have to say at half time? Because you definitely were up against it in that second half there.
Yeah, for sure. Trimmers sort of regrouped us and he sort of said to us, we need to give more. Simple as that. We were only playing at 60% in that first half. Yep. We last week played Comets, I think, first half off the park, but for some reason this first half out here tonight we weren't with it. Simple as that. Para were slightly better. Pretty good goal, must say, by them. So we just came back out and played our game.
Yeah, neither team could get a grip of the midfield in that first half in particular. It was so then it sort of looked like that both teams started to bypass and look to maybe force it a little bit going forward. How did you get around that in the second half? Because it looked like the boys, like Farrell in particular, his second half wasn't as busy, but you certainly got on top, and that intensity really got you over the line, I think.
Yeah, I mean, at half-time, Trimmers also said, we've got to move the ball quicker. So in the second half, I think we did. We moved the ball quicker, passed it around. They couldn't quite cope with that. And, managed to get the ball in better areas and, managed to finish. So
and Zach Miller, when he came on, gave a bit of energy?
Oh, for sure. Zach always comes on and gives 150%. The impact he brings, it really sparks everyone like it did tonight. Same thing. So definitely. Credit to him for sticking it out and just always giving it all.
Yeah, and you've got the experienced Mickey Doyle next year as the captain of the club. You're learning a lot from him, enjoying playing next to him?
Yeah, for sure. I've played under Mickey for a long time now, so we've got a good chemistry. Excellent. And I mean, he's a leader on and off the pitch for every player in the team, so credit to him, and he's a natural, so it's pretty easy playing alongside him.
And back in the NPL after 3 or 4 seasons in the wilderness, 2 wins on the trot, that takes a lot of pressure off of the boys and the coach, of course, and then you can go into next week with a bit more confidence.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was no doubt that we were going to come into this league and get results. It's simple as that. Last year, I think we lost 2 games. One was the grand final and one in the season. So I know it is a step up, but we back ourselves. Simple as that. So this is just the start. We're going to keep plugging forward and get a few more results. So.
And talking before the start of the season, Kirker heard that he's a real talented youngster. What do you think of him at the moment? I mean, it's a quiet second half, but he's definitely got something.
Oh, for sure, he is an X factor. So Kirker is a natural. He's never shy getting on the ball. Tonight is a little bit quiet, but you'll see him throughout the year. Taking a few players on and skinning them, so we'd like to see a bit of that.
I heard he backs himself a bit.
Oh, for sure.
Has
Throws a few step overs.
Yeah.
Got a bit of swagger about him, so he's
got to
class.
keep that under control and
for sure. He's
still
still a young kid, so we always tell him, come on, do the right thing, listen and do your job, and then the other stuff will come with it. Don't overdo it too much. And
brilliant. Well, congratulations tonight. A fantastic performance and a good result by the boys. There's your envelope. I was going to keep it.
Cheers, man.
But I'll just pass up to the boys to see if they want to have anything to say.
Good goal, mate.
Yeah, cheers. A bit of a tap in really, but it'll do.
Do you score many? Or?
Nah, not really, to be honest. So I'm happy to get one in round 2. So maybe get a three or four more.
Well done. Good gutsy effort today.
Daniel, were you surprised by the assist by Francesco? That's off the side of the boot coming to you, and you thought, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, very, very fortuitous, but I'll take it. Like I said, don't get a chance to get many goals being in the back, so yeah, just put it in the net, simple as that. And got a bit of cramp on the way on the celebration, so sort of got mugged. So yeah.
So good start. You're equal top at the moment. So.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, round 2, like I said, it's early days.
Too early,
but we're going to keep going forward. So
good on you, Daniel. Congratulations. Cheers. You won our man of the match award. Get in there and celebrate with the boys. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Great game in defence. Scored a goal, and
Cheers,
what do you make of Para Hills after that? I mean, what would Theo be pulling his hair out?
They scored in the depth, didn't they, in the first half, and they should have maintained that. And
even had chances down to 10 men. They had chances, and then they even down to 9.
Cost them the game.
I mean, that's Benny. A bit disappointing. They even with 10 men had a chance to even equalise, but
it's
they
one of those
threw
situations.
it away.
You're exactly right. I was about to say the same thing. It's one of those situations where they essentially threw it away, fairly in control, and it looked like they might even get an early goal in that second half, which probably would have put the game to bed, to be honest. But there's some moments of madness, and it probably took too long for them to sort of get back to being disciplined and settled, and it was too late. The game was out of their hands after that.
What about the amount of fouls, Rob? Is that because we got two, if I could say, not top 6 teams going? Is that the untidiness, the lack of discipline with the foul count? 21 and 17, 38 fouls tonight.
Oh, good conditions on the ground, maybe. I don't know. But just the missed timing, maybe early in the season. Not quite on their feet. So
Benny, as a coach, Theo, what does he say to his players? 2 red cards, umpteen yellows.
I would have been, if I wanted, I would have.
What do you do? What do you say?
Screamed at them. What you guys do? You gave the game to them.
Yeah. It's a hard one because
2 players sent off. Come on.
I copped a little bit of criticism myself last year as a coach by probably going a little bit too hard on the players straight after the game. You are a bit fiery, so it's nice. You do need to let them know that you're disappointed, and they've let the club down tonight, to be honest, in some respects. But they need to really probably have a look at the video of that 10-minute spell in particular, because that was critical, and no one really took control from Para Hills to say, hey boys, calm down, settle down. We're still in front at this stage. Let's
Benny, you can look up at the camera, by the way.
Oh, hello.
You're talking to the viewers at home.
Yes. No, so look, for me,
here says Rob, who's looking down at you.
Theo will be disappointed, no doubt, and he'll have to have a chat to the leadership group in the team there, and they need to make sure that they get themselves in those positions again. They can't throw it away like they did tonight.
You spoke to the president at half-time. He was a bit concerned about Trimmer's performance, but tonight that's got to put a few more yellow gold stars next to Trimmer's name.
Yeah, and credit to Jeff and the club, to be honest, because when Modbury missed out on being promoted a couple of times there, it would have been easy for them to make a change. But now they've reaped the benefits of that by that stability and the continuity that they've had with Trimmers there, and now they're here. 2 wins, 2 games, 2 wins. Good position.
Okay, just filling you in on some full-time scores around the grounds thanks to Green Play Australia. Croydon, a 1-1 draw with Adelaide United Youth. That's a good result there for Croydon. Raiders, a good result against the reigning champions 0-0 with Campbelltown.
Because Adelaide United Youth, they've been training with probably the senior squad as well.
You can talk to the viewers, Rob.
Yeah, I'm just talking to you.
You took it to Ben, actually. got him for you, mate. That's it. See, I looked down at Ben. I've got to be looking up there at Ben.
Yeah, so
good result.
They're pretty fair. Yeah, good result by Croydon. Yeah,
and 3-0 Sturt over West Torrens. Yeah, 3-0 Sturt over West Torrens Bacala. That was the final score as well.
That's a great response by Sturt actually last week. They would have been disappointed. They had got it back to 2-2 last week against Panthers and then conceded a late goal. So to get that result for Bacala, especially with Bacala's performance and result last week, quite a surprise.
Yeah, State League's a bit funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the results there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a hard league
too
to get
early.
out of.
Too early in the season.
Yeah.
As I always keep on saying, you got to pick at the right time because it's the top 6.
It's the Melbourne Cup. It's a 3,200, not a 1,000 metre.
It's not like the English Premier League because it's been over 10 weeks ago.
Well, that's right. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
very boring at the moment.
Very rare does that happen, my friends. That's about it.
As long as Leeds United are up there.
Oh, that's well. I'm glad you said that.
Yes.
Thanks to
I'm going to curse them.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry,
just keep your mouth shut. Just wait till it happens. We're here at Smith Partners Stadium. It's all thanks to Velo Round 2 action. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit untidy, scrappy in places, ill-disciplined in a lot of places, but at the end of the day, a deserved result.
And again, thank you to the crew down here at Modbury Jets.
Absolutely.
They've certainly looked after us with the scaffolding,
the
lights,
lights,
and all that. So
yep.
magnificent.
Yep.
Well done, Jeff McCormack. And the boys on top of all that, they won the game.
Remember,
so well done.
Sunset Scaffold Services, okay? For other grounds that don't have this, it's a pretty simple. Sunset Scaffold Services.
That's a 4S.
You say it. See?
I'll be struggling.
Got him.
Sunset Services.
Yeah. You know, in all seriousness, the clubs that don't have these facilities, it's not expensive.
No.
Ring up Modbury if you want to find out the price. Look them up. Sunset Scaffold Services.
I heard it was.
I don't want to be. I don't know, because we might breach some commercial something or other.
Nah,
it's cheap. I thought it was a weekly price. This was the yearly price. Anyway,
when you speak to them, just say you'll put a sign up at the front of the scaffold. Might get a cheaper price. A bit of a contra deal there with sponsorship.
Absolutely. From the entire LSA team, from Benny Dale down there at Boundary Side, from Bomber and Jimbo producing today. We'll find out how he went later. To the scaffold service people, of course. To Chappie and young Pete up top, bringing you all the action, and of course your commentators Paul Pellizzari and Rob Peppicelli. Until round 3, hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time.
Ciao.